Okay, looks like we're all good here. Can't see a damn thing out of these fucking glasses. Okay, feeling much better today. I mean, I normally feel good every day, but yeah, certain things in real life is I'm just gonna say like if something like personal life, family shit, that comes first. Luckily, my mom's she says she's doing good. Um, and I talked to her for a bit yesterday. So, um, you know, today was a day that seemed to have been on the tail end of that time when I started mapping out the calendar and I was looking at certain days and I was like, hey, I was putting like the siren and the fire symbol and the eyes. And this is the last day that I did that on the calendar at that time period. So this was a day that I thought that there would be like a lot of news. Um, but at the time, I didn't know. I was just mapping out the calendar and saying these are days that this might happen. We have a clear day here. This a Tuesday, a Thursday, Wednesday, shit like that. Lo and behold, today was actually the biggest news day of this year so far when it comes to PlayStation. Um, it is huge. It is a huge, big news day. We're gonna be breaking it down. I will begin on camera on our other setup, but we're gonna use the classic setup right here so we can read the chat. Um, Again, big shout out to everybody that's here. We have 36 people. It has not crossed over to 11:10, so I'm actually on time. Let's get started. Again, uh, I have the topics. That's how early I woke up, and that's how much news was there that I had to literally type that shit on our Discord topic section. Which again, anybody is welcome to do, but that tab is only for topics that we would talk about or discuss on air. Whether it's the daily or let's say the weekly PlayStation Legion PlayStation Legion stream or the weekend streams, the ones that I would just call the Sunday show because the Saturday podcast we're supposed to just play games. We're really not covering much news. I mean, news doesn't really happen that much on Saturdays anyway. Uh, Speaking of, let me go over here. We're sitting at 42 people. The support has been awesome. If you're here and you're supporting, please hit the like button. Okay, we've been doing good with the like button, and actually, the last time I didn't have to repeatedly tell you or Sick Humor when he popped in here, and that was Sunday, I believe. Yesterday, I just took some time to myself, just lost myself in a game, and I streamed a silent uh playthrough of Yeast or YS8. Um, Loving the shit out of that game. Still playing it. Picked up another trophy. Didn't even know I did. And yeah, just took some me time yesterday. Let's get started. Spartan. I'm hopping into Discord because I know I'm not in there yet. So let me hop in Discord. You guys know where to find me if you're on. If you want to lend your voice, I'm over here in the podcast voice channel underneath the PlayStation or the PSLOG. So you're going to have broadcasting, public chat, and the one we're going to be in is podcast. So, it's just weird. Today was marked on the calendar. I actually have to show you guys this because you would not believe. Where are we? Here? Okay, let's take all of this stuff off. We're good on the covers. We don't need any more covers. Cam cover, no. Okay, so see, I'm here on camera, doing good. Um, well, doing as good as I possibly can do. I think I got some good sleep. Going in for an eye appointment on Thursday. So Thursday I won't be available. I will not be available for a 11 o'clock stream or 12. I might not do a stream at all that day. Unless there's like major breaking news, I get home from the appointment and I have enough time. Other than that, I'm going to get home, play a little bit of the Yeast game, and go to work. But Thursday, I have an eye appointment, so it looks like I won't be available for our normal 11 o'clock. Let's see. So here we go. Um, shit. Maybe I should do that other one. What's this one? Oh, there we go. Ha! Forgot we had this. Okay. So as you guys can see, right? Like right where am I pointing? Over here. So there's 8 reminders on the 23rd, which is today. And then I only have one other thing, which is trying to spot that the eye appointment that I just told you about. So again, obviously one of the most honest motherfuckers you're gonna meet because, lying is bad and you get caught all the time. So I don't know. I put all of these fucking reminders for today. Like something major is gonna happen, but I did this months ago. I had no idea we were gonna get as much news as possible, all before we go live, which is right now at the 11 o'clock hour. There's still a lot more hours in the day, and there's a lot more fucking alerts. I'm not saying I knew anything. It's just it was the pattern of that I was following. So that's just how that is. The pattern I was following led me to believe that today, which is Tuesday, the last Tuesday of February, would be a Tuesday that they would dump a lot of news. I don't know what the news was, but I knew we were going to get a lot of news. And I like this layout, so we might just keep it here. So we still got the super chats up there and the chats over there. Yeah, we'll stay. I know my eyes look fucked up, man. I need to get my shit checked out. Okay. Let's go over the super chat and then go over 85 of the comments. A pattern I noticed is when Horizon Zero Dawn got announced for PC, the sequel was revealed a few weeks later. Days Gone announced for PC, sequel reveal in the summer. Possibly. Possibly there's no pattern. The pattern I am seeing, they are new IPs. They are AAA in nature. Not Destruction. Death Stranding was AAA in nature. Big budget. Then you had Horizon Zero Dawn. Now you have Days Gone. All AAA, but all new IPs. I say PlayStation Studio for 2 of them. Destruction. I keep calling Destruction. Death Stranding. I want to say it's first party because, PlayStation owns the rights, but then you don't see the PlayStation Studio or anything when you load it up, even after all the updates. No, I didn't get any updates. That's right. So this is weird. So the one thing that's taking this out of any pattern would be 2 of the games went to PC with enhancements, but didn't receive an update. Days Gone is the first game that had an update first on PS5 and then is going to PC. Am I more comfortable with that? Yes. It seems like a big middle finger to you if you putting the games over on PC, which no one wants, including myself, and you don't update the PS5 version. So nobody wants that. Days Gone is given away in the PlayStation Plus collection. Something that I think we should probably take a look at to map out what games are going to be next. We heard lots of rumors that Bloodborne was going to happen last year, and the rumors also said God of War. So if you were saying God of War and Bloodborne and Demon Souls, you were wrong. You were wrong because that did not happen yet. That those were not the first games to get announced to head to PC. They said a slate of games, but Jim Ryan being in the position he's in, he is educated enough to not talk about the other games if they are a slate of other games. Um, do we know when they're coming out? We don't know what they're going to label them under. All of this is new. All of this is new. So, what's going on, Ice Queen? Somatic, I'm in here if you have time, if you want to join in. Enzo, Frostbite, True Witty, uh, and a lot of other new people here. Red Flame Fox, hey pal, what do you think about Days Gone on PC? I think Sony shouldn't ask for PC beggars. That's a terrible idea. Um, I think I saw you before, and I don't think you're a regular. But my stance is always going to be the same. Putting games on PC is not a good look. You have a brand new console out here, and you're putting out the wrong impression that you don't need a PlayStation device. And even if you did have a lot of PlayStation consoles out here, and I'm talking about PS5s, this would not be good at all. What's going on, Cedric? There's no reason why you should be doing this. Like the claim that you're making money, no. There was a new quote that I wanted to read. That this is from Jim Ryan, and let's see, blah blah blah. No, that's not it. Here we go. This is a quote. This comes from Benji Sales. Shout out to him. I saw his rise to fame. Don't know if he got a check by his name, but it will probably happen by the end of this year. And this is a quote from Jim Ryan. Listen to me. Everybody listen. How do I lend my voice to the podcast, Jay? True Witty. You can lend your voice anytime by joining Discord. Once we verify you on the Discord, you can join. Scroll all the way down to the podcast section. We have broadcasting, public chat, and podcast. Normally, we're just in podcast because that's what we do. But we do have some other ones. So let me get that link just in case you're not in the PlayStation Legion Discord. I know Spartan, the legendary ninja that he is, he will pop in here randomly. Don't know who other, like the other people we're gonna have. But this is this is what's funny. This is not the major news that happened this morning. Actually, I woke up to a delay about the vampire game. That was news. And then right after that, PlayStation announced that they're doing the Play at Home initiative where, surprise to everyone, Ratchet and Clank PS4 is the free game they're giving out next week on the 1st. And then they confirmed the next generation of VR, which I can promise you right now I will be a part of. I mean, I'm getting my eyes checked out. I'm getting a prescription for these new glasses that are gonna help me. I'm just going. Fuck it. I wanted to be a part of VR for a while. I wanted to wait until they perfected it a little bit more. I'm jumping on. I'm very interested about the controls that they were talking about. Everything they were just talking about, no visuals, but I'm really impressed that they're going forward with this so soon. This was all in a prediction from people like Adam and other people that know what the fuck they're talking about, that VR was coming out, but it wasn't going to launch with the system. But it was definitely ready. So, along with that news, so I woke up, Vampire game got delayed, don't know when, didn't really care. Then the Play at Home initiative, we're getting a free game from March all the way to June. So that means you're getting 3 additional games alongside of the PlayStation Plus games. So we're getting more games than Xbox, and they're already Ratchet and Clank PS4 is just shits on anything they get on Game Pass. Um, and then the next generation of VR. Then Gran Turismo 7 got delayed. We're gonna talk about this. I wanna get everybody's impressions. And then Days Gone got confirmed for PC by way of a Jim Ryan interview. And it's only 11:23, and there's just any and everything else could happen. Um, it's a big day that I predicted months ago. This is the end of my random calendar predictions. I don't think I have anything going forward. This was just the last day. I didn't even fucking know it was there. I know I had the eye appointment, but I had no idea that that was there. I forgot all about it. And then I had saw it yesterday, and I posted it early this morning just to let people know, hey, bro, it seems like some heavy shit's about to happen today. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I put something down on the calendar, so we can't be surprised if we get some heavy shit. Bro, it's a lot. Just a lot of crazy shit today. Oh, that's the name of the game. Um, the vampire game, the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 delayed again. It's not releasing in 2021. So that is a big news because that is one of the games that was showcased for the Xbox Series X first, and we all said it looked like garbage. And they should have took the hint that they should have delayed it like until 2022 last year when we said how bad it looked. But they waited until this year. Again, we had 2 delays on one day. We're not even in March. Between January and February, we have had delays that kick games out of the month. Out of the year. And that was the Hogwarts Harry Potter game. Gran Turismo 7 is now kicked out of 2021. It's coming out in 2022. And I know why, because they're going to probably bundle that shit with the new VR device. Nice strategy, but still was hoping for something. And then you have the Bloodlines game delayed out of 2021. I know there's some other games that I'm missing that have been delayed out of this year, but I don't think the delays are done. This is not a normal. This isn't normal anymore. Like with the COVID and all of this other shit, it's just not normal. There's no real pattern for shit anymore. And I think that you don't have to wait for the holiday season to come around for people to delay their games because they're afraid their games won't do good against Call of Duty. They can and will delay their games throughout the whole year whenever the fuck they see that they need to delay them. And if you're delaying them and you're going to make your game better, I'm all for it. If your game is still going to be shit and you delayed it, well, obviously, I'm probably not going to pick it up anyway. Let's see. True Woody, I did not forget about you. So, True Woody, take that link. I'm going to head on over to Discord. Again, you've been supporting the channel, Frostbite, Vegan VR King, Enzo, Rallo, Nick. Like all of you guys, you're all always welcome to lend your voice. Dom P, Ice Queen, everybody's always welcome. If you have something to say, you want to discuss this stuff, let me know. No problem. So just join in the Discord. I verify you. But I thought you were already in here. Now, if you can't join the Discord and it says you're blocked, it probably was the last time we got invaded. So I just let me see if we got you in here. Nope, that's not where we search for people. Okay. Okay, I'm not finding Not able to search TrueWitty. Oh no, you're right here. You're already here, bro. You're in the Discord. Just scroll down to the voice chat section. I've opened it up as much as possible. We have 10 spots, so at any given time it can be 9 other people. Okay, TrueWitty with another $2 super chat. Days Gone on PC. What is Jim Ryan doing right now? Again, I don't know. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be the resident PlayStation guy, and I'm not going to stop doing that, but I don't fucking know. There's no rhyme or reason for him to do this. Um, is there money in PC gaming? To a degree, you know. I think me and Sick talked about it. You know, there's extra cash, but you're not making the same amount as what you're doing over here. Games for Eternity. What's up, guy? More delays, huh? Sad world. But necessary nonetheless. Yeah, man. I mean, Gran Turismo is a huge franchise. You should understand that. You know, you gotta have to have people in these racing cars. You gotta have new cars coming out, new technology, obviously. And I know they're claiming it's COVID, but if you delay it till next year, and let's say you're a little bit more ready when it comes to the 8K update, and now we're hearing about the VR, the next generation VR, you need a big game like Gran Turismo 7 to push that new hardware. No matter how hyped up it is, you're still gonna need some software to push it. And again, we just turn right back around the Days Gone, because if you don't have software to push your hardware ends up looking like an Xbox One or Xbox Series X. I mean, that's just how that shit is. It always will be. What's going on, Pred, man? How you doing? Social joins. Haven't saw you in a while. Welcome back. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. And we have to talk about big news that happened yesterday when I was at work, but we're going to talk about it today. One of the developers that Xbox fans were bragging about in 2019 that joined the initiative left on February 1st, and on February 22nd he announced that he came back to his old studio, which is Insomniac. So the guy from Insomniac that helped make Ratchet and Clank, Sunset Overdrive, Resistance, he left to work for Xbox on the initiative. Then he left the initiative to go back to Insomniac, and then today, the first game, a part of the Play at Home initiative started by PlayStation last year, is Ratchet and Clank. There is something there. Again, they call it the Play at Home initiative. They give out a free game to keep people at home because they know we're all dealing with the COVID. They announced this morning that Ratchet and Clank is that first game. A Ratchet and Clank, Resistance, Sunset Overdrive industry veteran when it comes to working with Insomniac comes back to Insomniac yesterday, and today Ratchet and Clank gets announced for free on March 1st for everyone. You can download the PS4 version. It's crazy. That right there, that's fucking crazy. Couldn't even predicted that. I knew that they would probably have to give out the first Ratchet and Clank, maybe a PlayStation Plus, but it's weird because you already have it for PlayStation Plus. We really should go dive into this. The fuck is this? That's not what this is. Let me see. There we go. That's much better. Just had to change the name a little bit there. Where are we at? Here we go. Okay, so let's get this down packed. Okay. So we've done this multiple times, and we're going back because there is a pattern here. There is a pattern here. I could see Persona 5 going over, but again, that will be out of PlayStation's control. We heard rumors about uh, God of War going over. We heard rumors about Bloodborne going over. Until Dawn still has not went to PC. Um, but Days Gone has went to PC. Infamous Second Son hasn't went to PC, but it could. Obviously, Uncharted 4 hasn't gone over. God of War hasn't gone over. But if we're just looking at the list right here, this is the PlayStation Plus collection list. And maybe we should zoom in a little bit so everybody can see. So out of this list, we got Until Dawn that just got announced to go to PC. And Detroit Become Human went over. But I don't think that was a PlayStation decision, but they claim it was, but it really wasn't. It was a Quantic Dream decision. Now, Ratchet and Clank is on the PlayStation Plus collection, but then they're giving it away for free. Bloodborne was already on PlayStation Plus, and it's on PlayStation Now, but it's a part of the PlayStation Plus collection. It is the highest, it's the game in the highest demand for the PC community. They really, really want this game. We know they want God of War. We know they would really like the first Last of Us. We don't know how they feel about Uncharted 4, but each and every one of these games has had people port begging for it. So we're just gonna trace the steps. They a part of the PlayStation Plus collection. If we're going over this pattern that I'm just gonna start creating, we have games here. We have a bingo card. This bingo card, we will talk about some games that we'll go over. I'm gonna say Until Dawn. Until Dawn, even though it's a PlayStation exclusive, it was made by a third party. They're going to probably put that over. Do they own Bend? Yes. Bend is known as Sony Bend. But we never really got the sales report for Days Gone. And I'm still very, very worried about that. I love the game. You can see that. 1 second. By my platinum that I achieved on the fucking game when it came out in 2009. So when the game came out, I got the platinum. Horizon Zero Dawn went over. I got the platinum for that. What's another game that went over? Death Stranding, that went over. When the game was out on PlayStation, I got the platinum. A lot of the games that I got a platinum for are already finished. Those games are going over. Don't know if it's a pattern, but we'll follow it. Okay. So Days Gone, it's gone over. I don't have a platinum for Until Dawn. But I could see that going over. I don't know if it'll go over next, but I could see that going over. I could see Infamous going over. It's just weird. They haven't put the biggest games over. Okay, so they're going to announce Ratchet and Clank for the Play at Home initiative. It's on the PlayStation Plus collection, but they didn't talk about putting it on PC. Now, there's a HBO show. They might time the premiere of that show with putting The Last of Us on PC. I could see that happening. But they're still not giving us a good reason why they're doing it. Like, they're saying that they want to expand, but PlayStation, everyone knows PlayStation worldwide. That's not a good enough excuse, because if you really wanted to expand, you would have started years ago. Again, I'm not in favor of Jim Ryan following in the footsteps of Phil Spencer. We know how that ends up. We don't want them to go down that road to diminish the quality of their brand or their games. Putting your games on PC is going to diminish the quality of your brand because the exclusivity title is gone. That is one of the reasons why you buy a PlayStation console, for the exclusives. Once you don't have exclusives, you're a laughing stock. Again, I'm literally looking to my left at the Xbox. The Xbox is a fucking joke because there's nothing that cannot be played only on their platform. As of right now, everything is on the PC. Now, there's some things that haven't been on Steam, but they are. We're talking about games going to Steam. So, Death Stranding, Horizon Zero Dawn. They say in spring. From what I saw, if Days Gone does go over in spring, and I'm talking about in April, that means that the game was only exclusive for a little bit under or over 2 years. I saw a lot of people that joined the PlayStation community late, or they went on vacation with the Xbox 360 or Xbox One and returned back to the PlayStation community, and they said that it was okay. It's okay to put PlayStation exclusives on PC because they're getting them 5 years after, 6 years after. These games are not 5 or 6 years old. They're not 4 or even 3 years old. When Horizon went over to PC, the game was roughly around 2 years old. Days Gone is the same way. But I already knew Days Gone was going to go over. It wasn't going to be a big spectacle because it is using the Unreal Engine. I think it would have been... It probably wouldn't have came over as soon if it wasn't using the Unreal Engine. But this is a game that I already said was going to PC. I don't want to claim responsibility for that because obviously that makes me look bad. But when they did Horizon and they did Death Stranding, I did say I don't know what's stopping them from bringing Days Gone over because it's using the Unreal Engine. So we'll see how the developers spin that. They claim that they're happy, but I don't know. A lot of people shitted on this game. A lot of people did not like Days Gone because other people didn't like it. So it will be interesting to see PC fans that shitted on this game get excited about this game. So again, I'm excited. I'm not excited. I'm interested to see how the narrative is going to change about games that are bad or games that are good. True Witty with the $2 super chat. If Ratchet and Clank goes over, Jim Ryan fucked exclusive sale. Yeah. If he puts bigger games over that he's trying to sell on PS5, you're really hurting yourself. For him to sit up there after announcing Days Gone is going to PC and say, hey, we have a slate of other games going over. I'm not going to name those games, but there's a slate of other PlayStation exclusives going to PC. He did not use the word exclusive. He called them PlayStation games. This was why I was worried and I had some questions that I have not been regurgitating to you guys, but I did want to bring this up. We do not see the only on PlayStation logo anymore on the PlayStation boxes. They don't use that brand anymore. You will rarely even see them say it. Now, I will show you what they do, because we have it here, and that will be cover paper. Okay, so on cover, this is our cover paper, right? So this is what they have done. They have used that, and they have called it PlayStation exclusive. In some weird way, they still No, that is very important. But the direction Jim Ryan is taking the business, which no one else has done to this caliber. So you want to talk about um, anybody else that was in charge of PlayStation? They did not put their games on PC. Again, Days Gone, new IP. Death Stranding, new IP. Horizon Zero Dawn, new IP. Those are the only patterns I'm seeing right now. Once they start putting like um, Ratchet and Clank, Uncharted 4, God of War, like games that are existing IPs over to PC, then it's gonna look a lot like Xbox on PlayStation. So we got to see what's going on with that. If they if they were to put Until Dawn over on PC, which is a game of choices similar to what Quantic Dream does with Detroit Become Human and Heavy Rain, it's a good fit. I still don't agree with it. It's a good fit, but it would continue the pattern of new IPs. I'm trying to figure out why is he putting new IPs over, um, and he just doesn't go and say, "Hey, I'm gonna open the floodgates." God of War, you're going over. Bloodborne, you're going over. Ratchet and Clank, you're going over. Uncharted, you're going over. Little Big Planet, you're going over. Um, Speaking of Little Big Planet, we have heard people on the PlayStation side, which is weird, say that Dreams needs to go over to the PC. That will be a new IP. So we're gonna keep an eye on new IPs, but I can't honestly rule out what the fuck's gonna happen in the future because I don't really work for PlayStation. I'm just as clueless as you guys are right now. We're just trying to see if we can figure out some patterns. So they're still using PlayStation exclusive, but they won't put that on the box. They have put PlayStation Studio on the box, but they won't put PlayStation exclusive on the box. The only time you're going to see that blue PlayStation exclusive logo is when they're showing off a PS5 game, uh, and then I don't know how much weight that carries anymore. So we have major trust issues when it comes with the PlayStation community and Jim Ryan. Uh, a lot of people, including myself, pointed a lot of fingers at Herman. Now, Herman, obviously, he's underneath Jim Ryan. This is a Jim Ryan thing. So, again, it is a learning experience for myself because we've never been here before. So, we're going to figure out what's going on. And I think they need to be honest. Give us a straightforward answer. Are you doing this because Xbox is doing it? And are you doing it because Xbox believes there's money in PC? And if there is money in PC and you believe Xbox has saw money in PC, you have to actually prove that they're making bank off of the games they're putting on PC. And as we know, the games that Xbox puts on PC, they're not making bank. The biggest ones make bank. You can expect people to buy Forza. We saw how the Halo Master Chief Collection did. It sold like 2 million copies in the first weekend. We know that Gears 5 probably sold fairly well on PC. They brought it on Steam. But those are the big, heavy games. If you really, really, really wanted to say, we're going all in on PC, which, again, that's the sentiment with these announcements. Put your big games over there. But I know even Jim Ryan, as dumb as he's acting right now, he does not want that type of backlash. Again, new IP or existing IP, it doesn't matter. A PlayStation exclusive is heading to PC. We got on Xbox fans about it because we know how fucked up it is. This is not a good thing. Look, if you have a background that is of PC nature, if you have a background that is of Xbox nature, with the utmost disrespect, I want to tell you individuals to stop parading around the internet as PlayStation fans. You don't speak for me or people like True Witty or Enzo or uh, Umar, which I met. I met Umar on YouTube after the rumors started with Horizon going over to PC. A lot of people don't like this because we know what it leads to. So you can't sit up here right now and say, hey, well, at least it's not day and date. Don't fucking say that. Don't say that. Don't fucking say that. Um, I don't think putting PlayStation exclusives on PC in a year where you're struggling to make enough PS5 systems. And then your other issue would be, how do I convince the consumer to buy this new 4K PlayStation 5, right? For $400 or $500. Most people are just excited to get the PlayStation 5 because it's so hyped up. Others, they know that PlayStation means quality. They know that the only place they can play some of these games are on PlayStation. The message is going to start to expand outside of the hardcore gaming community to people that don't really know a lot about video games. And when that happens, they will find out that they don't really need a PlayStation system, and that hurts PlayStation. And in turn, that hurts the PlayStation gamers. Because if they're not selling their system and they're not selling their software day one or the first year because people are waiting for it to go elsewhere, that hurts us. Because eventually the quality of that software will diminish. Again, looking to the left, look at what's happening with Xbox. People stop buying the software for a completely different reason, by the way. Like, Xbox fans just don't like new shit. Give them Halo, Gears, and Forza, and they will continue to buy. They won't buy it a lot, like people brought Spider-Man and God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn, which are games that all sold over 10 million. They won't buy it to that degree, but they buy it enough to make their voices heard to Microsoft about what they want. So there were a lot of new IPs that did not sell. Those were the first games to go over to the PC with their movement of playing everywhere. Then eventually they were like, well, nothing else is selling over here because we already dipped our feet in. So now we might as well go all in. Because they're not buying these games because we are putting them on PC, and that's giving them a fucking bad vibes. So now we just, hey, we're going to put all our games on Steam as much as possible. Hey, Game Pass, they're using that, but you know what? We need to put that shit on PC too because we're going all in. That's the roadmap. That's where the shit ends. There's no happy ending about them putting Days Gone on PC. There's no happy ending of them putting Death Stranding on PC. You can call both of those games trash. You can call them shit. You can call them mid-tier games. Whatever you want to call them that. But they still want the PC. And if you're okay with that, you're sending that message. Please, please, please remember, people. The only way to speak to the only way to speak to developers is not with your wallet. You can speak to developers with what you actually say, what you retweet, what you post. There's so many different ways that these developers and companies are getting feedback. And it's not only about the games you spend money on. That's not how it is. Jamar Bates, what happened is Days Gone got announced for PC, and Jim Ryan said a slate of other PlayStation games are heading to PC. That's what happened. And people are freaking out. I'm remaining calm, sadly, because I knew this was going to happen. Obviously, after you put Death Stranding and Horizon over there, we knew other games were gonna go over because they told us. We were just waiting to see which ones they were. Again, the PC community wants PlayStation in the same boat as Xbox because, again, it benefits them if they get the games that we have. So they want PlayStation to go all in on PC. Um, so the games that they spread rumors about last year was God of War. Okay, I'm back. So, um, and I didn't eat my breakfast, so I need to do that too. It's not a good look, and we know it's not a good look. As gamers, we know that's not a good look. Um, in a comparison, probably a bad take, but hey, it's on me. I saw a lot of movies, and we know how the stance is about negotiation with terrorists, right? They don't like to negotiate with terrorists. Um, they hold hostages, they try to negotiate, but most of the time they really don't give them what they want. They try to give them a false sense of security and then fuck them over in the end, right? So think of it this way: PC fans are saying to Sony, I won't buy your hardware, but if you give me your exclusives, I might think about buying your hardware. Once they start to give out a good amount of exclusives, you know what we hear from PC fans? There's no point in buying a PlayStation. So it's on the same level. It's on the same exact level. You don't negotiate with the PC master race. They have no intention on buying the PlayStation hardware. Most of them don't even have any intentions on buying the software. That's just how it is. But that's how it is. So when people were wondering like why I don't like the PC community or the PC master race or the PC port begging trolls, I don't like them because they lie. I've saw this so many times. They want the exclusives on their platform of choice. They don't want to support the hardware that the software was created for. But they sit up there and say, "Hey, I want to support the developer." Sony, you're stopping me from supporting the developer. Actually, no. Nobody's actually stopping you. You're stopping yourself. It's a free fucking country. In most places, you can go into a store and buy whatever you fucking want. It's your money. So, no one stopped anybody from buying a PS4 to play Days Gone or Death Stranding or Horizon Zero Dawn or any of the other games that might get announced for PC in the future. No one stopped a PC fan from doing that. They stopped themselves. And then they sit up there and say, hey, I wanted to support the developer. So if you bring out a game day one and it's out for 2 years, that's what the pattern is right now, with Horizon Zero Dawn and Days Gone. So those games are out for roughly 2 years. So you could have supported that developer within the 2 years of the game being out. You chose not to. Game goes over to your platform. You see the price. You say, hey, that price is still high. I'm not going to buy it. I wait for it to be a bargain bin price, then I buy that game. So you lied. You said you wanted to support the developer. The developer eventually puts the game on your platform. You don't like the price and you don't support the developer. That's why I don't like these guys. They're liars. Simple as that. We're not going to say every single PC fan doesn't buy games, but the majority of them don't. And if they did, with the number of active users we have on Steam, a lot of games would have hit to the top of the charts at full price. But we know they don't like paying full price for games. Days Gone had a lot of free content they added. I don't think they added any paid DLC. So I could see Days Gone going to PC for anywhere between $20 and $40. Sony might say, hey, fuck you guys, we're going to give you the game for $50. It's up to them, but I could see the game, because it's been out for so long, I could see the game being sold for anywhere between $20 and $40. If PlayStation really wants a narrative that games sell good on PC, they probably don't give two fucks about that narrative. They want to make their money. So to put the game over there, anywhere between $30 and $50, see if they really want the game. The way it seemed when the game was out, they did not want that game. They want God of War, they want Bloodborne, they want Demon's Souls. After you give them those games, don't worry. They keep asking for other games, but they don't really care about those games. Those are the 3 games they want. I'm extending an invitation to any of the PC fans that are currently listening, because I know it's a lot of you guys. Again, if you're here in support of the stream that we do almost every day, please hit the like button. But if you want to talk, I'm here to talk about it. So, Mr. Ness, if you want to talk, I'm open to talk. But I'm a very honest person, and I've watched this situation unfold over the last 5 years. I know what the PC community wants, and I know what they don't want. You guys want Bloodborne, you want God of War. You say you don't want The Last of Us 2 because of the story, but in reality, you see how good that game looks. You want that one, and you want the first one. And then you want Demon's Souls, the new one. Because you guys emulated the PS3 version, but you know it looks inferior to the PS5 version, so now you guys want the PS5 version of Demon's Souls. So we know what you want. It's up to PlayStation if they're going to give you these games next. Or are they going to keep giving you other games? Are they going to be like Xbox this year? Are they going to give you the big ones? Are they putting Spider-Man 2018 over there? Are they putting God of War 2018 over there? Are they going to put Uncharted 4 over there? Are they going to put Ratchet and Clank over there? We have to see. Their biggest IPs, their longest existing IPs, are they going to put them over there? I'm very curious to see how stupid Jim Ryan is. If Jim Ryan is really as dumb as what we think right now, he will give them Bloodborne and Demon's Souls, and that's it. Once they get the games, they have already spread the narrative that they don't need consoles. It is a narrative that is going to hurt Sony's pockets, because they spread that to people that might have been console gamers all their lives, and they persuade them to build a PC. Once they're on PC, you're not making any money off of the hardware you created. The flashy hardware, PS5, SSD, 4K, future updates of, let's say 8K, and future updates for VR, it goes out the window.
JaytechTV.
What's going on, Briggs? Because once your exclusives are on another platform, that's really the main draw factor. Like, it makes people look your way. It might not make people just go buy the system. It just makes people look over to PlayStation side. Once you don't have that shock factor of exclusives, because every game is available on another platform, um, what's the point?
The point is for Briggs to lock it down.
Oh,
Oh shit! Oh
fuck.
shit! Hold on.
Okay,
Give me one
anybody else
second.
about to jump in here? Like a light skinned Batman? On a light skinned Catman. What's going on, Yellow? How you feeling, man?
Good, brother. Working this morning. Good though.
I just finished watching Batman Soul of the Dragon. It was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
Yes, I have. Haven't seen it yet.
Oh, really, really good movie. I like that they placed your boy in the fucking 70s, but he didn't have that light blue and bright gray outfit.
Yeah, cool. I gotta do some hammering, so I'm gonna mute my mic.
Okay, man.
Yeah, I just watched the movie as well with JayTech's dipping into barbecue sauce. I just thought.
Oh shit, what's going on, bro? It's nice to have you guys here. What's going on, dead boy? 90. I'm good, bro. I'm good. My mom says she's doing good, but again, she admitted, my sister admitted, she has to change her lifestyle. So she's worked hard for a long time, but she's very tough. She's been through a lot, and I know she can make it through this. So yeah. Let me see. Anthony. Even if a game is on another platform, it doesn't mean everyone in the world will go play on that platform. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm saying that I have saw PC fans literally recruit console fans. Literally try to advertise PC gaming to console fans. I see it all the time. People are doing it in the chat right now. I'm just ignoring you guys. So I wanna ask you guys a question. Bloodborne, Demon Souls, God of War, Spider-Man, Last of Us 1 and 2 go over to PC. Those are like the most wanted games on PC right now. Horizon was never a most wanted game. Death Stranding was never a most wanted game. Days Gone was never a most wanted game. They know what they want. They haven't given it to them. Why haven't they done that yet? I'm curious. Now, I'm not saying if they put Bloodborne over there they're going to rework it. They just might slop it over there. But Bloodborne's an old game now. The game was made with the PS4 in mind. It was a 30 frames per second game. There are some games that just won't go over. It looks like what Jim Ryan is doing is focusing on the PS4 library. The PlayStation library is very vast, much bigger than Nintendo's library and much bigger than Xbox's library. There's a lot of fucking games. Seems like he's specifically picking out the PS4 library. Is he using this as a advertisement factor to say, hey, you get this game, we have a sequel coming out, it's only going to be on the PS5? Maybe. But nobody trusts Jim Ryan. So you say, okay, Horizon Zero Dawn from 2017 goes to PC, but Horizon Forbidden West is supposedly coming out this year, and it's going to be exclusive to the PS5. Do we really believe that it's exclusive? Should you even use that word if in the next 2 years you plan on bringing it over? Now, we have to be honest. If we're just looking at the patterns, it does seem like there are games on the edge of the generation that are heading over first. There are a lot of games that came out in the beginning. Let's say if they really were like bringing everything over, Knack would have been the first one. The Order 1886. Oh, you know what? I see that coming over. I do see them bringing that over. Knack, The Order, Killzone, Infamous, those games came out first on PS4. They didn't bring them over yet. Again, I don't think he's saying every game is coming over from the PS4, but he has select games. And again, there is no rhyme or reason. Cyber Dragon with the $5 super chat. Sony is making dollars yet chasing after pennies on PC. That's what I don't understand. You stand to lose money by entertaining the PC community, specifically because
I'm done.
There are-
JaytechTV.
what's going on?
I'll quit.
I know you
I'm not
do,
getting
and
it.
I've
I'm not
heard,
getting it.
I've heard a lot of people say that, and I'm not gonna fucking force you to. I've never been that person. You miss out, you miss out.
No, I'm not missing out. I'm just not getting it, bro, at this point. Because, you know, like, the point of the get the systems is so the games that's only on their systems. Now, I've been an advocate for PC, and you know that. But this don't make no sense.
I
You
know it
just
doesn't
put
make
out
no
a
sense.
patch for the game. Like I saw your comment in the Discord where you said, Days Gone was a success. That's why this is happening. I can believe that.
Wait, a
That means they
what?
think they could charge. I see somebody in the Discord say, "I'm telling you, Days Gone was a success. That's why this is happening." I could believe that.
Well, see that
Honestly,
there's no see. This is the thing. If you're
I
saying a
believe that.
game is not successful and that's why they're bringing it over to PC, there is one
That would
game
make
that
no
doesn't
sense.
make sense. Horizon
That would
Zero
make no
Dawn
sense.
went to PC, but that sold 10 million copies. From
Over 10 million.
over 10 million.
Right.
Now, Death
So
Stranding,
they just,
obviously a flop. Days Gone, we don't know the status of it, but
I
they
think
have
that
been
hit 5.
reluctant to give us the sales.
I think that's 5. It hit 5. Probably 5.
Yeah, but maybe
No,
lower than their
5.
expectations.
Yeah, and
But
this is coming to
I
PC.
always saw this game going over because of the engine it was using.
Me too. The Unreal Engine, right?
Yeah, that was the
I
one thing I
always,
was like,
yeah.
bro, this is going over. Yes, it's
Funny.
Sony
So that
Ben,
means,
but it got their engine.
wait, that means that the rumors that people were talking about last year is correct because they said Days Gone in the summertime, like around August. They said Horizon Zero Dawn was coming. They
Let me tell
also
you.
said
Let me tell
God of
you.
War was coming.
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
listen,
I'm waiting.
I never heard last. I'm gonna be honest with you. What I heard.
Well, that's what's to come.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. What I heard was Demon Souls is going day and date on PC with the PS5. They're gonna do
I
a
heard that.
remaster for Bloodborne. I know you heard that shit, right?
I heard it.
Okay, so
Oh,
I'm
I
telling
most
you what
definitely
I
heard it.
heard. I'm telling you what
I
I
heard that
heard.
in September. That's a fact. I heard that one.
Okay, so I'm telling you what
Especially
I
the
heard.
Bloodborne
And
remake. And
I'm talking about God of War, right? God of War was the first game to go over to PC this year.
I think it's gonna happen still. But
I
think
know,
about why
but
not?
from what we heard, they said that was gonna be the first game going over to PC from this year.
That's correct. Yo, I see the lead narrative director for Sony been left. I'm like, oh no, that's
When did he
bad.
leave?
The 8th.
Of this month?
Yes, of this year, of this month and this year,
Oh, okay.
February 8th. And the funny thing is, that's the anniversary day for Sony Ben. That's the day one of they I think that was Sly Cooper. One of they went gold before it released later in the year, back in the day. So technically, he left on the anniversary.
Yeah, I mean that is that. See, this is a funny thing because PC fans are not gonna want sloppy second ports. We see how they were bitching about Horizon Zero Dawn. They're gonna want the
Right.
best quality ports, right? Now I'm thinking that maybe Sony won't try to do $20 to $30. Maybe they do the full $40 to $50 for Days
Flop.
Gone.
It's gonna
Because
flop.
because you have to port these games over, and if they want the
It's
high
gonna
quality
fail.
ports, well, I mean, what happened with Horizon Zero Dawn? I call it a failure because we never got the sales. Anybody want to
Yeah.
argue with me?
Bring the cells. Provide the cell numbers.
Provide the sales number. People
Nobody can
people
argue.
keep saying, "Oh yeah, this is a win for PC. This is a win for PC." Did you buy Horizon Zero Dawn? Did you play it?
This is a win for PC.
It is a
Just
win,
think
but
about it.
this the thing.
They have Days Gone, man.
Look, the narrative, the full scale narrative is we're winning because we're taking your exclusives, and We want your
That's-
exclusives because we know it will sell better on PC.
But no, I mean they just say it plays better on PC. But here's the thing:
No, no.
Days
A
Gone
lot of them
has
say,
a
hey, I want to get money for this developer. I want to support this developer with my wallet. Why is Sony preventing me from buying this game? But when you get the game, you
you
don't
don't
buy it.
polish it.
So you wait until it's in a bargain bin price on Steam Store in order to support the developer, which could be about 4 to 5 years after the game originally came out. We saw what
Fucking
happened with
lost.
The Witcher 3. The first 2 years of The Witcher 3 being out, it sold better on consoles, specifically the PS4, until the price started to drop. That's when it sold better on PC.
But I'm fucking lost, Jay. Like
Let me get
the
this
game,
super chat and then we'll definitely talk about this. True Woody with the $5 super chat. Is Jim Ryan only putting last gen games on PC? Even so, this is a messed up practice. He's moving like a field. Now, wait up. How do you sell systems with no exclusives? Um,
I
I
just said that
personally
shit the
don't
other
know. I
day.
don't want to sit up here and say they're only last gen games or they're only PS4 games. But as far as what I've seen, that's how it is. Now, look, I had a theory when I saw Days Gone, but I'm gonna start telling you guys everything I'm thinking of because if I can come back to this and say, "Hey, motherfuckers, I told you so," I'ma fucking say it. God of War Ragnarok comes out, supposed to come out this year. It's probably gonna get delayed, right?
It is.
Okay.
So it's that. Oh, good.
That's the one game we always talked about getting delayed. Gran Turismo was obviously gonna get delayed, but they finally confirmed it.
Delayed. They never
What
really
if
give a
PlayStation
date.
says, "I won't give you God of War 2018, PC fans, but this is what I'm gonna give you.
God of War 3.
I'm gonna give you God of War 3 remaster."
They already got the shit. Oh, PC. It look better. Well, it
No, no,
didn't,
no. They
but
don't have. They don't have God of War 3
they have
remaster.
got they have the shit emulated, bro. They have God of
No, no.
War
I
3
know
on
they have
PC.
it. Look, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, the emulation for the
Oh, you
God of
mean the
War.
native game from PlayStation?
Yes, I'm
Oh yeah,
talking about a
PlayStation
native
4.
game, bro. Most of the
Oh yeah, I
motherfuckers
can see
still
that.
couldn't run that one, bro.
Oh,
That's a
that's true.
legendary game. Most of the
Yeah,
motherfuckers
the
still couldn't run it on an
PS3 really,
emulator.
the PS3 did that justice, man. And I'm gonna
I
tell you
know,
that game was really
but
damn good.
look, what if they
Uh huh.
say we won't give you 2018 God of War, but we give you God of War 3 remaster, the one that was for the PS4. We will
How
give
about
you
they don't
Until
give them
Dawn.
anything?
Hey, I
Oh,
don't.
okay,
I'm
that's
I'm
cool.
just saying. I don't agree with them
That's
giving them anything, but I don't.
so Dawn. That's
Until
cool.
Dawn,
That one.
God of War 3 remaster, and there's some other games in
Oh,
there. Let's say the Order 1886 was also a new IP. Give them that, right?
if they
Um,
do that, bro, I'm fucking done.
it's
The
just
order,
he sat
the
up there
order.
and said a slate. If you wanted to just talk about one game, that's again, I don't agree with it, but
Nigga,
it's
Sean Lady warned us.
huh? Sean Layden
Sean
did
Layden
warn
warned
us,
us.
but guess what? For some reason, I got the I got. I think we talked to Adam about this, and Adam will be here to talk to us about this probably through the week or this
Yep.
weekend. Adam talked about Sean Layton knew about this, and that's one of the reasons why they kind of ousted him. I really wish he wasn't under NDA because I would love to have him on the podcast. I've talked to him. He's a really cool dude on Twitter. Really calm, down to earth guy. I would really want to pick his brain, but I know he will never join anybody's podcast to talk about why he was let go. But as soon as he was let go, Jim Ryan, Herman Hulst get promoted, and things change immediately. When Sean Layden was saying it, he was talking smaller games, and we saw smaller games. We have other games that haven't went to PC. We got the Fat Princess Adventures that haven't went to PC. We have Knack 1 and 2 that haven't went to PC. There are a lot of games on PS4 that came out. But we don't know their strategy and they're not telling us. And that's a fucked up thing.
I'm just,
So now we're
but
looking at like what the fuck is next?
they've gone. That's the problem. That's why I was saying. I think that, yesterday or the other day was sick when he was saying about just putting games on the Xbox and they get small extra change. I think that's what Sony is doing. But I said
Is
there
it
wasn't enough
enough
systems
though?
out there. Is it
Be-
enough though? Like,
because look,
think
at
about
the
it.
end result, it could impact your main game sales if people feel that they can wait and play it on a platform of their choice. I don't want to say superior because
It is.
PS5 is superior in many cases to most of the PCs out there that are in the homes, right? Most PCs are in a home are not doing 4K or 60. And if you do,
Not
you have to
really.
sacrifice the resolution tremendously to get that
No,
shit
really the
beautiful.
settings. Really the
Exactly.
settings, not
So
really
you
the
got you
resolution.
got a
Even
PS5
PS5 is
that can do more. If let's say if a developer like, hey bro, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. We saw that shit go down with updates, patches, remasters, and just native games doing good. A lot of PCs still can't do ray tracing. You know? So PS5 has an advantage on the older PCs, which make up a lot of the PCs, right? Um, it's just weird when it comes to this. I can't wait to see the Digital Foundry analysis, though.
gonna
Because
run it.
Days
I think it's
Gone
gonna run
did
it
60
native.
frames. Remember,
On
Days Gone?
PS5,
Yeah,
that's what I was about to say. Like I don't see why they put it on there.
I don't either.
If you already had a version that people rebought, people literally said, "I'm gonna try this game again." It was really underrated. So why put it on PC again? Like I'm lost. Why?
I
I
don't know,
almost in
bro.
reasoning.
And I think the game was on sale multiple times. I still don't understand
There
why.
was. It still was. The lowest price was $20. The lowest price actually was 14.99.
I'm trying to wait for that price release. They said spring. So obviously it's coming out on the anniversary of the game, which will probably be April. I think April 19th or 16th. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what that price, what they want to charge the PC community. I'm not okay with any of this, but if you really are putting it over there because you want to make money, charge them the highest price you can.
I
Obviously,
don't have a PS5 yet, right? I'm not in a rush, and I was been saying that. Now I'm really not in a rush. Because it's like, why? You have a system that's very, very, very capable. And maybe you said PS5 is superior, but a lot of the games right now doesn't take advantage of it at all. So technically, you won't see how superior it is. Even if it could do resolution and frame rates 4K 60, the settings is still medium to high, like most PCs. If you turn down the settings, that'll match. I'm telling you, because they did the analysis for PC versus PlayStation, and PlayStation was running better. The settings was still the same as like high. I don't know, like two games that have Ultra on PS5, and let's just say I'm on a Series X that match PC. So I don't get it. They have a system now that's very capable, but still putting the games on PC. But why Days Gone? They already put fucking Judgment on Xbox.
hey,
That's
Goop,
Sega's.
Goopzilla, what's going on,
I'm,
bro? I say that to
I'm done.
anybody, and I say that to Spartan too. Even if you want to get one, you couldn't get one because it's just going fast.
Actually,
But
I
I
could have.
think that
Like,
going forward,
I
people need to
literally
ask themselves.
had the shit.
People need to ask themselves, why is it going fast? Why is it selling fast
I
at this
had.
point?
I had the shit. The order itself to come, and I canceled it because I'm like all the bugs and shit. You may sound that stupid. Like, why would you do that? You should have got it and gave it to somebody else.
No,
I canceled it because
me personally, I
no,
don't care what anybody
I
does. If
canceled
you
it.
don't want it,
I
don't
canceled
get it.
it. No, I canceled it because I knew how PS5 had PS4 had the heating issues. I didn't get PS4 until March of 2015. The last console I got day one was the PS3, and I never had any issues to it until 2011 or 2012 when the laser stopped working for PS2 games, the fat one, and I got the slim. So I didn't rush to get this one, and I see the coil one and minor issues, but it's still issues nonetheless. So I had it like right now in my house. I have the Dual Shock. I mean the Dual Sense. I have the headset. I have everything besides the actual system. You might be like, why the fuck would y'all do that? I might think it's stupid and be like, that's not adding up. Why would you have all of that? But yeah, I just thought like, why go through the trouble of getting a troubled system? I don't even want to have to go through that. So I just said I will
Again,
wait.
I that's you. I'm just gonna
Yeah, I
speak
know.
bluntly. That's you. You know me.
That's
I play
you.
my
That's
games
me.
more than
That's
you. I play
yeah.
my systems more than you.
Then me personally, yeah.
Look, J-Tech still got a PS5 that he's on all the time. Wake up,
No, that's
sleep.
funny.
That
Jay
motherfucker's on it.
Jay play more games.
You already
Right, right.
know.
You do.
And what
I
happened with
like
the
I won't.
PS4? I was on that motherfucker day one
Yeah.
until the Pro came out. When the Pro came out, I was on that motherfucker day one until the 5 came out. But my experience is different from everybody else's. I might not have a damn problem. Some people might say, hey, there's too many people who have problems. It might be like 5, 10, 20 people online that you find that have a problem. That's enough to scare you away. That's cool. I never let that shit stop me. But again,
What you mean is
everybody's
no
different. Everybody's different.
Godzilla? So let me see. I actually had experience with systems that's not good just because it's PlayStation. That's not like the right ring and death. How am I a fool for not wanting to have to deal with a system error if I've had it before with systems? I just know better. That's the maturity thing. I didn't want to take a risk. Why would I repeat the same thing? How am I a fool for that?
This is what I want to talk to everybody about. You two
There was no trouble.
specifically,
If there was no trouble, you would never hear it.
you two Spartan.
Hmm.
There are games that will be exclusive. Let's say we're gonna have time exclusive. Let's call them that. Let's go as far as
Yeah.
say that. God of War
Okay.
Ragnarok time exclusive, right? Game hyped up to holy hell when it officially comes, whether it's next year, anytime next year, by some miracle this year. I don't see that happening though.
The
Um,
Ben and West will come, I think, too.
so you got those games go
Yeah.
timed exclusive on PS5. Both of them gonna be hyped up to holy hell. Not just you, but other people. Like, okay, Sony, you're putting these games on PC. Yeah, they're old games. Yeah, they're mid-tier games. Yeah, they're games I didn't play. Yeah, there's games I called was trash. But they're going over to PC. It's giving me bad vibes. I'm gonna punish you by not getting your PS5. I'm gonna punish you by not buying your new software.
No, I can punish them.
Do people really just hold out? I've saw PC
People are
fans
going to.
look. I saw
People are gonna
PC
hold out
fans
like a
hold
sponge.
out for how long? Bloodborne been out? Like 6 years. So
Yeah,
so as long
that
as
makes no
Bloodborne's
sense.
been out, PC fans have held out for the one day
For
that
the
they get that game,
right.
and
I
Sony
don't
knows it
think they
too.
will.
Sony
I
fucking
think
knows it because Shiya
Sony
Yoshida
toying with that.
replied to these guys about it.
Wait, can I respond to Guapzilla real quick? I
Yeah.
canceled it because I want attention. Right? That's what he said. Did you cancel it because you want attention? Did you know? Okay, let me ask you this then. I want attention. He says. Did you know that I canceled it before I told you just now? Because if not, how would I want attention if I didn't even you didn't even know? Like, do y'all think before y'all speak? Like, that makes absolutely no sense. You wanted attention. You didn't even know I did it until I told you. What the fuck is that wanting attention? People don't hold out? Really? On PC, Horizon Zero Dawn sold 716K. So what you mean 500K? It's 716. People bought it on PC. It just didn't hit the numbers PS4. So
I
before
mean,
you
people held out, but not 10 million people.
I repeating myself for weeks. You never JTech, before I told you this, before I said it today, did you know that I had it and I canceled the pre-order? Did you know that?
Did I know that you placed the order and then canceled the pre-order?
Yeah, did you know that?
No, but I know you didn't have one because you told me multiple times that you could play it over somebody else's house.
Right, that's
So
what you
I
heard, right?
already see me. I already deducted, not telling
Right.
you to your face, but now I'm telling you to your face. I've already deducted that you did not want it. Cause see, if you want something, you're gonna go and buy it.
You're
It
gonna get
doesn't.
it, right?
It doesn't really matter what excuse you give me
Okay.
or you tell yourself. If you want something, you're gonna get it. If
You'll
you
get
got the
it.
money,
Okay
you're gonna
then.
get it. So your decision was already displayed to me multiple times when you told me multiple times on air, "Hey Jay,
Right.
I can go play this game over my friend's house. I don't have to
Yeah,
spend
I'd
five
rather
hundred
that.
dollars."
Cause I was oh no, it's not the money. Oh no, it's not the money. Trust me. It's far from that. Because I'll be honest with you, like I'm really kind of well off with money, so
Okay,
that's never the problem. The problem was I was never home, so the places I was going was always where I was like chilling at most of the time. So I was there. So that's the same place I went and I was game and chill with, right? So That's not nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with just and one. I just was always there, so why would I keep it here? I was home and I had the systems, even the PS4. I had the system, stopped playing it from a long time because I was always out work. I was with my girl. I was just not here. But I never told you I had a pre-order and I canceled it. So how is this man gonna tell me that I'm looking for attention and I'm full of shit? You're just mad nigga because you don't have it. Because if I wanted it, I would have got it. Like Jay just said.
Since we're
You can't look
talking
for attention
about this,
and nobody knew that.
does this hurt the
People talk too much.
PS5 sales if they can even keep enough in the
Yeah,
stores? No, no, hear
yeah,
me out.
like
Hear the whole question. Does it hurt the
uh-huh.
sales if they can keep
Of
it
the
in
games.
stock? The
Wait,
hardware.
what the PSR?
Yes,
If
because
they keep it
again,
in stock, no,
it's
people
selling.
gonna buy that shit.
It's
People
yeah,
gonna buy that
exactly.
shit.
The system is selling off its name alone, and this is still after Horizon went to PC last year. This is still
All
after
right.
um,
So
Death Stranding went to PC last year,
so
and
if you
after
have
that
two
happened,
PS5s,
people
why you worried
still
about
went to
me?
go get the PS5.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because it has new games. Like people
exactly,
know,
it has
like
new games.
those
So
games right there.
as long as
Right.
PlayStation, and again, I don't agree with this, but if they want to sell their new hardware, they're gonna have to keep this bullshit they're doing to their old line
Right.
of games. Even if their old line of games is not old by today's standard, it's only fucking 2 years old. Like Days Gone is
Oh,
2 years.
much.
Well, shit. Days Gone just got
It is.
announced.
It'll be.
It'll be 2 years in April, but
It'll be two
at the
years. Yeah.
time that it got announced for PC, it's a year and change. You know, it's not really old. Still fresh in a lot of minds, and specifically because it got the 60 frames per second patch. So the game's still fucking fresh. Um, but because it's fresh, more people are out there streaming the 60 frames per second. Maybe they thought, hey, we already have the Unreal Engine. Let's see what we can make off of the PC fans. We see them watching. We see them interested. Let's see if this game could do something over there. Uh, I can understand that logic. But when he talks about a
No.
slate of other games, I want to know, is there a rhyme or reason to the types of games that will come over, and what are they? Do they match up with, hey, maybe this game's getting a sequel like Horizon? Does it match up with, well, it wasn't our fucking decision like Quantic Dream and Kojima Productions? Like, we're going forward with the second game that PlayStation had full control over releasing on PC. This is the second game. Horizon was the first one last year, and only one game, even though we heard the same type of talk from Herman Holst, which would lead us to believe that there was one other game supposed to come out on PC last year that never fucking happened. So you're getting a game in spring, not in the summer. And from all accounts, it has not been delayed yet because they just announced it, and spring is literally right
Oh,
around the corner.
Guapzilla says he would like to join
Yeah, bro,
to
you can
talk
join.
about PSVR.
Yeah. Again, I don't want to. I don't want to talk about this a lot more because I got an hour and 30 minutes left of the stream, so I think we're done talking about the PC shit. In advance, I do want to thank the PC community because I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna go on my YouTube channel and try to find one of these old Days Gone or most of my old Days Gone live streams, and you're gonna view the shit out of it and do what you guys do. Thank you for the support in advance because I know you guys are petty like that. Um, but this is weird. Like Diablo, Spartan, you know about Diablo. Diablo is a game.
DC Blizzard.
Yup, Diablo is a game that is known for being only on PC. They make a remaster to Part 2, put it on consoles. They confirm Part 4, that's on consoles. Diablo 3, that's on consoles. So to say that the PC hasn't lost their fair share of PC only games would be unfair to say. I
Yeah,
believe
they most
to this
popular
very day,
lately was
exact, they lost a lot of shit.
Minecraft. Minecraft was a PC game and
And
it's on consoles, it's on
Overwatch.
phones.
When Overwatch was
And
first shown off, it was only on PC.
that's correct. Wait, yeah, at first.
Yep.
but it came to PS4 and shit. Another game. What's that game? The shooter game. PUBG came to
Oh yeah,
Xbox and then it
PUBG.
went to PS4.
Mm-hmm.
And only thing, the World of Warcraft, Dota, and shit like that, Counter Strike, and Crossfire, all that shit, I believe
Ark
Xbox is gonna
Survival
get.
was gonna be only on PC until Microsoft struck a deal.
Yeah, so they lost the games too. It's not like you're really losing the games because remember, even though they're going to PC, you still have the game. That's what Xbox dudes were saying all along. You still have the game. I would get it if it was coming to PC and it wasn't. Like League of Legends and shit like that. Once those shit start coming to play consoles and shit, which I don't think they will, they don't have nothing to say.
I want to let you guys know, I'm actually a nice guy. So unlike other
Spartan does
like
not
big
have
time
Series X. Spartan
YouTubers,
doesn't do it Xbox.
when y'all say stupid shit in the chat, I actually see that. So the same individual has been hyping up the same PC exclusive. So let's go take a look at it because I'm interested. Because what was the last one y'all talked about? Valheim. We checked that out this weekend. It looked like complete garbage. So I'm interested. Let's
It
see.
does.
It does.
Oh,
This shit looks
yo, that's funny.
really, really
How
old
Sony went
fashioned.
from yo Jay. You know what's funny? How quick marketing can change. They went from be afraid of losing games to PC competition to them putting the games on PC. Remember that when they came with the Pro and they said it was to keep
Yeah.
dudes on PlayStation.
I
Now they
mean,
putting the
it
games
could
on
be a
there, so they don't see
competitive
them.
move too
They don't.
because
They
you
don't
put this
to
game over
Xbox.
there, but it runs better on PS5 anyway.
Then what was the point of putting it on PC? Then?
That's what I'm saying. I still don't know that variable. That's what I'm not understanding. That's the Jim Ryan part of it. Like you're
Then
showing
why-
people with the PS5, you can do ray tracing, you can do 60 frames per second. So why are you still putting games on PC?
That's what I'm not getting. I mean, like, I'm not well against it.
I'm trying to find
In a
that dude
way,
that was talking about that game,
like me,
League of
y'all should know
Maidens.
me by now. PC is always going to be one of my favorites because when I was younger and shit like that during the 90s, PC gaming and Nintendo was the thing, you know. That was my shit. So now it's like, what's the point of
So
putting it
I
on PC if you have a
so
console
what's the
capable?
name of this dude? Y'all guys are pushing his comment up. The dude with I believe a scorpion profile picture. His name is Jack Quisa. I'm gonna call you Rookie Gamer. So you're talking about League of Maidens, right? And when I put League, the only thing I'm actually getting is League of Legends. So League of Maidens must be a brand new game you're showing me, and I have not heard it until today. It's all the way down here on the list right here. League of Maidens. It looks like another porno style game
Oh
with
my God.
chicks with big porn star titties. That's what we're doing. So this is what you're
Those are
hyping
not
up.
big, bro.
Oh no, some of them motherfuckers is huge.
League of
Um,
Legends looks pretty cool, bro.
I said League of Maidens, not Legends.
Wait,
He
who said that PUBG was lost to Sony? I literally said it came to Xbox and then it went to PlayStation. Like, y'all gotta listen and start making up shit. So I don't know who's worse. These people are Guapzilla, bro. Like, y'all really just talk too fucking much. This is why I see sick in them don't look at the chat because people just talk. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just let people talk. And I'll just speak to JTech and like
so
Jamal and shit.
what the fuck is League of Maidens? What is this?
This motherfucker's always eating something.
Man, I'm hungry,
Greedy
man.
ass, bro. So I just got food and I got some shit in the mail and I thought it was some fraud shit. Because somebody told me about credit check.
Okay, look,
And
look. I'm gonna be honest. Spartan, sorry for interrupting. I'm gonna have to
this,
cut the screen off because I'm
this
not
is your,
confident that if I watch this shit, my fucking channel get flagged because you probably got me clicking on some fucking porno or something. Because it looked borderline porno to me.
this
And
motherfucker JTech
I'm telling you, I know
be
y'all
like,
motherfuckers
sorry.
love looking at that freaky shit, man. So hold on, let me
Or
look at the trailer and make sure it's fucking legit.
I'd rather do it in real life. Fuck that. No gaming is meant. But Jay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Why? Well, it's kind of a double question. Why the fuck you be like, sorry to interrupt, and can I say something? My nigga, this is your channel. I'm talking now. Yo, hold on. I'm talking. That's what you gotta do.
Okay, let's
I
see what
never
this is all
said
about.
that. Yo, y'all
So,
gotta listen to me. Like, literally, they lost PUBG. No, they didn't lose it. They have the game, but it went to Xbox and sold 10 million units. So it was never lost to Sony. Like,
but see,
come on, bro.
PUBG and the Valheim game, right? They call those games success when it comes to sales, but they were sold for dirt cheap. Like both of
There was
those games were
another
like
Epic
20 or
game,
30 games.
Paragon.
There you go.
Paragon was another game that was supposed to be only PC and Sony got back
League
when the Pro
League
came
of
out.
Maidens does not look like my type of game. Um,
Why are you mad? This nigga's on my dick, bro. Like, wow, like, I'll never do it. Yo, society's weird. You got dudes
I
mad
just
over
don't know.
other
Like
dudes.
you gotta tell me, man. Like I understand the PC community loves big tits and ass. I mean, everybody loves tits and ass, but I mean, I
Right.
try to keep that shit a little bit separate from some of my video games. I mean, it's nice to have a
Mm-hmm.
female protagonist to look at that looks cute or attractive, but
It's like clickbait in a way.
yeah, when you're flaunting that shit all the time, I mean, it kind of loses its flavor when it comes to a video game. Like, I've already
Titties lose
saw.
flavor?
No, I'm just like, bro. Okay, hold on. You gotta look at the
I know
live
what you
stream.
mean, bro.
You got nah. You got nah. I'm about to take
I'm
this shit
looking,
off.
bro.
Look at this shit.
I'm looking.
I'm not playing a game like this all the fucking time, and it's just gonna be like,
Take your own
oh,
advice and
can't
fall
do it,
back
bro.
and just be quiet.
I can't do it.
Message to the chat. Just enjoy the stream, bro. Don't come at the spot, and that's not a good idea.
What's going on, Guapzilla? Um, I can't do this. So the individual,
PlayStation dudes too.
what's his name, Noobzilla? I don't know what the appeal of it is outside of big ass and big tits. Like, I need to understand what the appeal of it is. Like, I was
I
so
don't
afraid to
know.
even show this shit because of, and it's a free to play game. What is that? Is that what you? Is that what it is? Is that why you
It
brought
looks
it to
like it
my
to me.
attention? Because it was a free to play game?
It
Like
might be.
I'm trying to figure out. Like it seemed like you were really advertising this game in a way, that hey, look at this, we got this. It's like I know the type of games you guys get, bro. We all know the type of games you guys get or modify. Um, it's just I I don't I'm not getting it. Again, bro, I'm not getting it. Like, I think I'm getting the point that you like big ass and big tits, and then again, everybody likes that. Um, but that's not enough to make a game look good. Like, I mean, seriously. PC community people, this is the shit that they like. We will see if they like Days Gone. This is something that's very interesting because if they like this, will they like Days Gone? Because it doesn't have a lot of ass and tits.
I already see how
Interesting.
mad they got when Deacon was looking at his own wife's butt. So
Well,
I
see,
don't know if
no,
they're
that
gonna.
was that fucking GameSpot. Is it GameSpot? Yeah, the GameSpot
Yeah,
journalist.
the female.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was feminist, and it was like another one too for another. I think it might have been IGN.
IGN.
Yeah, she had a
IGN
problem
Spain.
with
Yeah.
not a lot of females in there. Games for Eternity with a $1.99 super chat. You said it's simple. Sony letting greed cloud judgment. There you
I
go.
believe.
But
I believe that.
are you even getting enough money from the PC to call it greed? Like,
It don't
I
matter.
think they're just stupid at this point because I would wait for the results. Like, hey, Horizon Zero Dawn sold 1 million. Where's that announcement? Where is that announcement? Spartan?
I don't know what that announcement is. I don't think
We're
you're gonna
not
be
getting
getting
that
that.
shit. That's where it's at. We're not getting
Hey
it
yo,
because it didn't happen.
Jay, you know Fatal Mephisto, right?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Um,
Oh God.
I was talking to him one time, and he said me and him was speaking. He said Sony is gonna start taking an approach with like Microsoft. They're gonna start revealing sales numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Days Gone came out, that's when they started. A lot of the games that came out, they don't report sales numbers. Like Spider-Man, they um like what's the Last of Us came out. You see more people get their
They
numbers first before
did.
Sony
They
send
do
it.
like first couple days of the weekend sales number. They like, oh, this game sold 2 million in the first weekend. You know, like Last of Us Part Two. They did that shit until I think when it was like 4 million. But after 4 million, they, yeah, you're right. They
But they
didn't.
say nothing.
They didn't say nothing.
I don't know what that's about.
I don't know what that shit's about either. I don't like that either. Um,
But then
boy,
again,
that's
I'd rather
greatness
keep.
on PC, huh? I mean, this
I'd
is a
rather
free to
the
play game, and by the looks of it, they try to make it look flashy, which means it's probably a glitchy mess.
I want
Um,
to know what's the price for Days Gone on PC.
Me
I really
too.
want to know.
I
Well,
That
mean,
is
that's a
telling
lot.
if
What
it
happened,
did
dude?
good or not. If they sell it at a high price, like Horizon Zero Dawn, it definitely
What
Catman,
are
did
y'all
good.
complaining about now? What
what's
are y'all
going on,
complaining
Cat?
about now? I
Catman.
just woke up. What's going on, man?
The League of Maidens is coming to the PS5 next week. You picking it up?
Wait,
Nobody
what?
cares.
Huh?
Wait, what? Wait, excuse me? It's coming when?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
The PS5?
I don't even know
You
what that
lying,
is.
right?
You don't know what the League of Maidens is?
Is it related to League of Legends?
No, it's nothing related to it.
Yeah, bro, I'm totally clueless.
Okay, it's a game with chicks with big tits and big asses, and it seems to be a hack and slash game. And I'm not
So it's like Sakura Wars.
yeah. Um, it's like Near Automata mixed with Black Desert, where you can make your own character. It seems, um, and then you fight people. It's a free to play game, by the way.
Oh, so it's only on PS5 or it's timed or
No,
whatever?
no, I'm fucking with you. It's not on PS5. It's on PC.
PC. It's the same. Man, a lot of your channel would be interested in that.
I hate Tech, man.
I'm just really I'm really interested in why this PC guy came here. We're talking about Days Gone. It really shows that he doesn't even give a fuck of it going to PC, and he starts promoting League of Maidens. If this game, I highly doubt Sony would even allow this game on PC, PS4 or 5. Obviously, no, they're not. No, they're not. Look, these parental advisories, bro.
Ooh.
I'm so afraid to even click on one of these videos, man. Like, this is not a game you want to show on YouTube. Yet it seems like a lot of people are able to show it. But
They finally did Ghost Recon on PS5.
Wow, it took forever.
An analysis. It took long enough.
who you talking about? Digital Foundry?
Digital Foundry.
Is there like some other crazy PC exclusive you guys trying to talk about? Because most of them are either free to play or like $20, like
Oh,
Valheim.
Virginity is a PC exclusive.
I'm surprised Roblox isn't on PS5.
He said Virginity is a PC exclusive.
Let me see what it says.
I heard they're gonna make a Green Lantern game for the Xbox next year.
They announced Dreams of PC yet?
No, but at this rate, I see that happening. I just
That
don't.
should have been the first one.
I'm gonna be
unless they're having
honest. They're gonna
problems.
put that shit over there, and even that's not gonna help. So everybody thinking putting that game over there, hey, if that's what you want to do, that's your game. But I don't think it's gonna help. I don't think they're gonna actively use it. I mean, we see how they use these other applications to make games, and I just don't even see the PC community using that. I love Dreams, I really do, and I love the amazing thing that they're doing with that game on consoles. But I don't see the PC fans actually using that shit.
You don't think there would be any kind of an audience for a type of game like that?
I think there's an audience, but I'm not sure if the people that gonna create the best shit is gonna be over there.
Think of State of Decay and then think of Days Gone. Which one is the better game?
Days Gone.
People are gonna mod that game, and they
I
give
mean,
it
I'm
like a big
still
butt.
waiting for the Horizon Zero Dawn mods.
I'm
Didn't they
still
do a
waiting for
nude
the
mod for
Horizon Zero
that?
Dawn update for PS5.
Huh?
The patch,
Oh, I still got
the
this.
patch
What patch?
for PS5.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't release that patch, and Death Stranding still doesn't have a patch. Every time I show mods, all I fucking see is the mods. That's it. I don't see the mods. I actually see the weapons mods. But
It's
I'm
hilarious, bro. I just got my PC yesterday and this shit happens.
oh, I know. I just saw that with your PC.
Yeah, wasn't it funny what Adam was saying on Sunday, and then that guy goes Insomniac, bro? A lot of creepy shit has been happening lately.
It's a lot of weird shit. Also, there was a major fucking rumor about VR last week, and we just got the confirmation from PlayStation today about what they're doing with VR. There was like a leak.
No release date though.
No release date, no. But
Yeah,
listen to
that's
this:
not for sure.
Gran Turismo got delayed until next year, and they started talking about VR today. Gran Turismo got delayed today, and VR got talked about today. Days Gone got announced for PC today, and the Vampire Masquerade of Bloodline 2 that got delayed until next year. There's just a lot of weird shit happened today. I mean, what's funny is Ratchet and Clank is gonna be free for everybody on March 1st, right? This is right after the guy that used to work at Insomniac Games leaves the initiative and comes back to Insomniac yesterday. And he was one of the main, I think, designers of Sunset Overdrive, which is a game I kept talking about might end up on PlayStation, but we still got to see.
He was the lead designer.
Yeah, he was the lead designer.
Yeah, he was the director.
Director, yeah. So all that they're doing with the mods is they're playing with different characters. It's not like they're modding the game to the degree you're playing as Superman or anything, which you normally see in Grand Theft Auto. But
yeah, you two made a great point though. Why aren't they releasing total sales of games that we know have sold great, especially lately?
I don't
what's the strategy behind that?
understand what that's all about. With all the awards, Ghost of Tsushima.
Well, what Pillow don't think so. I'm sitting here laughing.
Yeah,
because you see them on the top 10 chart, so you know they're doing well.
Exactly. Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us Part 2 just got a lot of awards, right? Why don't they just release those sales numbers?
I don't know.
So they're doing mods where Aloy is a different character. So I guess that's cool.
Yeah, I'm dead, bro. Like,
it's an oversight. Yeah, that's a good
Jay,
point. Maybe they just forgot because they're fucking lazy.
Jay, how much you think Days Gone sold? I'll say about 5.
It definitely broke 5.
I don't want to say a stupid number, but I say anywhere between 3 and 6.
They had it out charting Resident Evil 2, which broke past 5. So just do the math. You can guess that it's definitely over 5-6 million.
Yeah, like it has to have 2 years from now at least. Like, gotta be at this point.
I think what they should have did is instead of putting that shit on PlayStation Plus collection, they should have just announced the patch, and then hey, it's 60 frames. People will buy the game, but they
people did start buying it.
They did
start buying it again.
But you already had the game if you had PlayStation Plus on the PS5, so it kind of defeated the purpose. They did start playing it though. That was a good thing.
Makes no sense. Hold on, I'm doing something real quick, business wise.
I'm looking at these mods they're doing, but
they gotta go to work too. Oh man,
in an hour and 10 minutes.
If I was a PlayStation fanboy, I would be pissed off. But to be honest with you, I expected one of them to come out. The God of War Days Gone. So I don't see why they did this one specifically, but hey, they did it.
Because they know. Look, they really do know what the PC community wants, and if they do give them the games that they want, don't expect them to be a consumer later on for your hardware, because that's never happening. Give them Bloodborne, right? Give them the new Demon Souls, Spider-Man, God of War, and The Last of Us Part 1 and 2. They're never buying a PlayStation console, because PC fans can survive off of 1 or 2 games for like 10 or 20 years until they fucking stop playing video games. They really
Like a
can.
radioactive cockroach.
Exactly. They really, some of the motherfuckers can play, they care about only one game, bro. I saw a lot of these guys, but those are the 5 games they really, really want.
I mean,
Top of
those
that
little
list.
kids aren't gonna buy a system anyway.
No,
But
I
it's
think they
also
know what
equi-
they're doing.
But it's also equivalent to them being, attracted and obsessed with that one game as you are with dreams. So
Shut the fuck up.
Gotcha on that one.
You know what, bro? Where's my phone? Hey, Sam, you ever heard of this superhero called Catman?
Is it real?
Yeah, he's real.
Then no.
Oh, okay. Let me inform you.
Oh, it ain't pop up yet. There's negative.
and the funny thing is, Sam, bullshit. There's really such thing as a fucking.
I just found out
Oh, he was
some
a lion?
good news.
No, he's not.
JayTech.
Wow. Catman.
no.
That's so generic.
JayTech.
He's the opposite of Batman. He's cat.
Jay, my shit negative. Bro.
I'll take Black Panther.
Good.
Yeah. Damn, that was quick, bro. The other day took 2 days, bro. I'm negative.
Oh, you're negative on getting the PS5?
$8.55. Okay, I'm just on YouTube scrolling. Ain't shit here. Let me see. For the people that have not purchased Ratchet and Clank or are playing it on the PlayStation Plus collection, and you don't have a PS5 and you don't have PlayStation Plus, Ratchet and Clank will be available for everybody that's free.
The new one?
No, the the PS4 one.
The reboot.
So, yeah.
Right. Okay.
So that'll be March 1st. It's really nice that they did that one first because, Ratchet and Clank's coming out in June, so you got enough time to play the game and get caught up on what's going on.
So they're giving that to non-PS Plus members as well?
Yes. It's
Oh, shit. That's
a
nice.
part of their Play at Home COVID initiative. They're going to be doing that one this year up until June, so we're getting that, and then we're getting PlayStation Plus games every month. So, pretty dope. What's this all about? Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, new platform trailer, PS5, PS4. I don't understand what this is all about. Let me see what this is about. True Woody with a $5 super chat. The PC community will support dreams. They love slaving over making mods, even making full games and mods. The PC fans are remaking Fallout 3 and 4. Yeah, I can see that happen. Okay, it's are they doing a 4K update? Let me see. Because the game was already 60 frames per second, and it was awesome. But if they're doing an update, that's cool. I'm not buying the game again, though. So hopefully it's an update.
Talk about Fallout.
No, I'm talking about the Tony Hawk remaster.
I mean, if they're gonna give us mods, shouldn't we be able to access them like the other developers give it to us?
I don't know. When it came to that mod shit, it was like selected mods we got on consoles. We didn't get like all the crazy ones. Okay, so it's available now on PS4. Oh, they actually are gonna resell that game in March. Oh, I'm not buying that. What the fuck?
I mean, the one they just released in September?
Yes. I think they're re-releasing it for PS5, bro. That's Activision for you. Like, motherfucker, you already had it in 60 frames. Oh my god. But it's Activision, so I'm not even surprised. Okay.
You know what? I haven't played a high percentage of that. I wonder if I can get a refund.
Maybe.
Yeah, just download it for free
So,
on PC.
a Crazy Taxi spiritual successor is coming out. It's called Taxi Chaos. That game is actually out today. I think I want to buy this. This brings me back to the old days of Crazy Taxi, rated R. Oh, it seems like your taxi can jump pretty fucking high this time.
They didn't modernize it like you're against Uber or something like that. No creativity.
Only Sam. It looked like you could run people over though.
It's not bad.
Let me see. Taxi
Yo,
chaos.
yo, Jay, the news I want to give you right now. I told you, right?
Oh, what? Sega didn't sue them? That's crazy. What happened?
Wow.
Sega barely sue people
I know
anymore.
Nintendo
Is
would
that how
have sued
broke
them.
they are?
Ever since Sammy took over. I'm not wearing no mask no more. But... Oh yeah, I got the negative result, Jay.
For what? COVID?
I went yesterday. Yeah, I went yesterday and got retested, and they put it as an emergency. Oh, I just got it on 1:15 in the morning. I went up. I got to check.
Question, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
What you know about Crazy Taxi?
What do I know? Let's head on over to PlayStation Now. I know.
Did you even play that game when it was on Dreamcast?
No. I played Sonic
Okay.
Adventure when it was on Dreamcast, but not the craziest taxis.
Yeah.
No. You know I miss Sega. I've missed a lot of Sega, bro. It's like PlayStation and Nintendo for me. Sega was there. It's just I didn't really pay attention to him.
Bastard.
You're
Yeah.
a dick, Jay.
Sega's cool. They're better than Xbox though. You know what?
Good shit on securing that PC, Sam.
Huh?
Say good shit on securing that PC.
Yeah, good shit.
Yeah, man. It was a long time coming, bro. This old one was so fucking outdated.
What up? So you brought it pre-built or
Bought.
Yeah.
He didn't brought nothing. He bought it.
fuck up? What you say,
I bought
man?
it before I
Hold
brought
on, man. Let me send some fucking text messages real quick. Fuck out of here.
it. I'm bringing it.
Put your notifications on, guy. Oh,
Who, me?
that new
I
superhero
don't-
shit's coming out too. The one I saw
God
show
damn
you.
it.
They said it's pretty good though. They said it's supposed to be better than Marvel and other universe. My dude right here, the motherfucking Dark Knight. What you know about that?
Dark Knight, Jesus.
Huh? What you know about that? The Cape Crusader.
See, anytime somebody wants to screw me over now, like with this, I can just download it for free on PC, so I'm covered.
Goobity gig. I am interested though. It's a zombie game. PC fans do like zombie games. Like they might actually buy it for real. So I don't know. I mean, it uses an engine that they seem to like. They seem to like the Unreal Engine. I'd be interested to see if they actually buy it. Later, Jay. Got work. I'll try to join tomorrow. Okay, True Woody, man. Anytime, man. Anytime you want to get some shit off your chest, I'm here. Let's read a little bit more into that VR. Sam, did you see that announcement today? That shit was...
Yeah, I just looked at it when he talked about it before.
That shit is just really crazy. Today was just a weird day to drop all your news. Something's happening.
Oh, like
in
they
March.
dropped that as a buffer for the PC shit. What do you think?
I think they did because they did. They dropped this shit before the PC shit, but then before this, they dropped the Play at Home initiative.
Like,
so it was like to soften the blow, but
yeah.
Even if it's Days Gone, you in an interview said we have a slate of other PlayStation games going to PC. That didn't help the initial statement of Days Gone going over, and then you talking about VR. Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
what other games could they be putting on there?
That
would have a
Fat Princess, Knack 1 and 2, Until Dawn. I mean, if you want to put the big guns over there, put the big guns over there. But I just hope they understand you're going to lose a big chunk of the PC gamers that end up straggling over to PlayStation once a generation. Because once they get what they want, like they're not going to feel like giving you money for a console anymore, man. They're not doing that shit. They save that $400 or $500 on a new graphics card or a Steam summer sale, but they're not doing that. Knack 1 and 2, Fat Princess, Until Dawn, You know, you put Days Gone over there, The Order 1886. These are just games that are not the major games. Because if they wanted to put the major games over there, they would have done it already. But they know the type of backlash they're going to get and the type of message they're sending. So they specifically haven't put God of War or Ratchet
feel
and
like-
Clank over there.
When they do this, they have to reiterate it's not coming day and day with their games. And then people, like, I'm already seeing it. People are going, like, needlessly crazy on Twitter about this shit. It's this game came out 2 years ago. Like, are you really gonna be this mad about this shit?
We
But
know
they have
they're
to do it
not.
'cause
We
these
know
people
they're
are
not
crazy.
dumb enough to do day and date. But
That's what I mean.
there are some games that are old. Let's say Bloodborne, right? 6 years old. I don't know what you do with that. It was a 30 frames per second game.
They want to be douches and release it with the DLC for full price. What's really the issue?
Yeah, but
It's like Horizon
they-
again. It's just full
this is
price
what
and
I'm
they're trying
saying.
to screw
They
'em over.
haven't, and that's why I'm so weird. It's so crazy. Like this is older than Bloodborne is older than Horizon and Days Gone combined. It's 6 years old. Like, why didn't you put it over there? Like, there's something stopping them from putting or they're not putting these over there for the reason that I've given you. Like, you put these big games over there, you're sending a message that, hey, bro, you don't really need this system ever.
Look at the ones they've been putting on there, though. Those are the ones, except for Death Stranding, which is pre-announced. These are like IPs they have total control over. Like Bloodborne still belongs to. Well, their engine is made by From Software, basically, with the assistance of Japan Studios. But you know what I'm saying? It's not ground up developed by them.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It could be a lot of new IPs.
It's From Software, I guess. To be honest, they're lazy as fuck sometimes. Look at what's going on with Elden Rings.
Yeah,
They
that's
take
why I'm
a while to
saying,
get
like,
shit done.
if they was to put that on PC, it would really be up to them, and I don't know if they want to put it on PC.
Yeah, unless they want to outsource it to another studio within to do the legwork.
Yeah. Again, Until Dawn is a good fit. I've been saying that all day. Until Dawn. I'm still surprised it didn't go over there when Horizon went over. If you really wanted to market, like a lot of people say, hey, they did Death Stranding and Horizon because they wanted to market the Decima engine. Obviously, it doesn't look like they're marketing the Decima engine at this point in time. They're putting whatever they want to put over there. But Until Dawn did use the Decima engine, and I think the PC community likes those types of games. But
Hey Cedric, I think Nick nailed it. Like the whole PS Plus collection is basically going to PC. Like whatever's on there exclusively, I would think.
so yeah, I mean, okay, let's jot that down. We got God of War, Persona 5, which I know is going over. Again, Sony can't say nothing about that because it's not really their IP. Days Gone already went over. Then you have Infamous Second Son, Until Dawn, Bloodborne, The Last of Us remaster, Ratchet and Clank, Uncharted 4. We don't have a lot of multiplayer games, but I am curious if they put Uncharted 4 over there, do they give them multiplayer and do crossplay with the multiplayer? How do they do that? Are they waiting for certain games to put over there to hype up the new games or new series? You know what I'm saying? So Twisted Metal just got announced. That's another piece of news we got to talk about. Twisted Metal got announced as a TV series.
Yeah, so the Deadpool writers are behind that.
Yeah, we don't know what it looks like or anything, but I want a new Twisted Metal game, and when people saw that, they were mad. They were like, why don't you just give us a Twisted Metal game? The people that are saying that, you're hypocrites because you didn't buy the last Twisted Metal game and you didn't support it. So
Yeah, you're the reason that David Jassy working out of the fucking shack now. So.
Like you're up there talking about, oh, why didn't you just give us a game? Well, they did give you a game and you didn't buy it. So stop asking for the game. If they're gonna give you a TV series, just watch the fucking TV series.
What game is this that you're talking about, sir?
Yesterday, Twisted Metal, the TV series, got announced.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah, and
then
people
they got
are
the director
saying
from something else.
Deadpool. Yeah, people are saying that.
Yeah, the Deadpool one.
Instead of making a TV series, you should have made a new game. And I told a couple people, Why would you
Did y'all
make a
buy the
new
game when the
game
last
when
one came out?
exactly you didn't buy the last game? So you shouldn't be bitching
Yeah,
about them not getting a game this time around. You didn't buy it, so obviously they're gonna
yeah,
try to see if they can make you watch the
yo,
story and see how you feel about the series. And if you feel good about the TV show, maybe they're gonna make a game. I mean, they're
True.
trying to
they may.
re-energize their IPs. That's what it feels like to me.
It seems
Some
like
of
it's
their older
working.
ones, yeah,
Can I ask you something? Did you know that TV show NCIS?
yeah, NCIS, yeah,
Okay, so you remember Solcom, right? And know how that's Navy based?
yeah.
Sony was going to strike a deal with NCIS Los Angeles to revive the Solcom. It's based off of that. That was
They
produced.
was or they are.
They were.
Oh,
That's why it has nothing to do with them. That's how it became so successful because Sony wanted to develop the series, even though it was under a different network.
mm-hmm.
They wanted to do that, and they lost out on it. So that's why we don't have SOCOM back because that was the first TV show that they was going to do. SOCOM based off of NCIS, and instead it turned into NCIS Los Angeles with LL Cool J and shit. So a bit of
Oh Lord.
information for y'all. But also, Jay, I have to be back. I have to call my job to tell them
Okay. Take your time.
my results. Okay.
Like that paper, Spartan.
Gotta make it. But yeah. So Persona 5 again. I when they started putting games on PC, even though they don't have any control, the thing is, Sega has been putting a lot of games on PC and Xbox. So what's stopping them from putting Persona 5 on multiple platforms? Maybe it's a
Yeah, bro, they
contract.
got that hidden weird ass deal we don't know about. It's
Yeah.
legit the only thing, which is so strange, man,
So
because there's
here we
no
go.
detail about it.
Ratchet and Clank be given away to everybody on the first, right? Start to get that hype ready for the new Ratchet and Clank. That's really good. They already gave it away on PlayStation Plus collection. Maybe not everybody got to play it. Getting even more people to play it. No strings attached. You don't even need Plus. Just download the game on the 1st of March and you're good. Last of Us Remaster. Put that on PC around the time that the HBO show starts. You know? We don't know about Bloodborne. We really don't. Until Dawn, still no rhyme or reason. I mean, we don't know when they could plug that one in. God of War, we already got the 60 frames per second update, and it is near perfect. So you can put that on PC close to when the God of War Ragnarok game comes out. I guess we'll see what you do with that. Spider-Man. Like that's a big one. You know, when do you put that over there? Do you put it over there close to the movies? Do you not put it over there? You know,
Be
I don't.
really surprised that that's not on PC at some point.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's just Days Gone came out 2019. You put that over, right? Horizon Zero Dawn came out in 2017. And you put that over. But there are games in 2018 you haven't touched. And then there are games before 2017 that you haven't touched. Why not put the older ones over there? It seems like they're putting some of the newer ones over there. Yeah, 2 years is 2 years ago, but we're like Killzone,
But what
Shadowfall.
is the Days Gone studio doing? Just another game, right? Insomniac's doing like 3 or 4 potentially different projects at the moment. Now they hired back Drew Murray, so I
Yeah.
get that they're just busy as fuck. They
So
probably don't
let's
have.
let's just
No.
say they won't put any game on PC recently. Like that I mean they won't put anything over there right now.
Like after Rift Apart launches, then you'd probably start seeing some traction, I'd imagine.
Sony Santa Monica, why would they do that? They're still trying to get Ragnarok ready, and they're doing that with the COVID shit. So, um, Until Dawn would be the best decision. It's using the Decima engine. It's an
It's funny,
older,
that studio, all their games have really been mediocre after that game. That's been their best game.
yeah, no. I mean, it's weird. It's not going to be a rhyme or reason. We're not going to know what it is or why they're putting it over there. Like going forward,
Mother,
just don't know.
I'm back. Jay, my bad.
Um, Congratulations. But
Bring
are
up this
we
motherfucker.
good Let me see.
with what? What did I miss, by the way? Because I
You
don't
didn't
want you
miss
to think I'm just
anything.
popping in and out.
I'm
Sorry
just
about that. I
trying to.
just, that's personal shit, so you got to handle that.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
everybody, I'm
still
free.
on a lot of
Yeah.
development underway in the new. Okay, so they did confirm VR. The VR headset won't be launching in 2021, but we wanted to provide this early
VR2?
update. Yeah,
Why the
to
fuck
our
would they announce
fans.
that now? Like,
They
that should
wanted
be
to
done around.
confirm things that
They
were
should have.
people were trying to leak last week, so they wanted to
Oh,
get on top of it.
so why the fuck? Okay. I would have said it around E3 time, but yeah, I get it. Control your
No,
narrative. So,
like they said, this is an early update. That's what they say. So I'm
what?
guessing by
Zillow, you still here?
yeah, I'm guessing by the end of this year we should have a visual on what the headset and controller looks like.
Wireless shit gonna be cool, bro. That actually, then I will actually get the PS5 then later on if I could now, like with the VR shit. Because I was into PSVR, even though I sold my shit. When Astro Bot first came out, I swear to fucking God, I never get off that shit. That was the game I was playing all the time when that shit came out. And then I switched over
Oh
to Astro
shit!
Chain. I switched over to Astro Chain on the Switch, bro. Like that game should come to PlayStation.
Listen
Sony
to
should go
this.
after
The
that.
Tony Hawk PS5 shit's pretty dope. They have a 1080p 120 frames per second
20
mode.
frames per second.
Yep.
Yeah.
4K 60
You know,
frames per second mode. SSD and some haptic feedback. What the fuck? They doing a lot of
they,
shit here.
they have to, bro. That shit was. I don't think that game was
It
really
depends
doing.
on how much they charging. $50.
So go up Zilla. I'll put the link in because you did ask to join. Like, so damn, I have to go again. Fuck, they calling me back. Fuck.
I'm looking at Benji's sales. He says Horizon Zero Dawn PC was successful, and that's why they made a decision to make future ports. How much did that exactly sell on PC?
Again, that's what I was just saying to Spartan. Nobody know. They say it did good, but they not telling us what it did.
Last I saw was like 535K, but that was a while ago.
Again, I think if it sold 1 million, they would have definitely bragged about it. Even if it's a bitter taste. I mean, look what's going on now. They leaving a bitter taste in people's mouth by announcing even more games. So why not be 100% honest about if it's doing good or not?
No, it's fucked up. They never even fixed that version either.
Not officially.
So they're releasing broken ports and just making money off of it. Gotta love
That's
corporations.
another thing that PC fans might need to look out for. The A team at these studios might not be working on these ports at all, and they don't know what the condition's gonna be. It's a bragging point when you want to participate in the console war, even though you're on PC and we're on consoles. But to what degree when some of the people that really want to play the game have to suffer through a fucked up port?
No, I meant on PC, Guapzilla. The last actual thing I saw was 535, so it's definitely, you'd assume, well over that. Just, we don't know how much, though, because we haven't gotten any official numbers.
Well, they got a nude mod for Neo 2. That was quick. The dark side of gaming.com.
Cyber Dragon's revolting, man. He said no more games day one. It's revolting.
Hey, bro, you have to send a message somewhere. You have to send a message somewhere for real. You really do.
Oh, he said 700K. I mean, he's probably guesstimating. Like 700K times 59.99. That's free money. That's all it is. It's like monopoly money for them at this point. Nick, did you really think you were fighting a console war?
Look, bro, we understand the state of the world and this is something that I was thinking about last year. At this point in time, the world has not officially been confirmed to end, but things don't look good. And most of these corporations are going to want to make as much money on the way out as they possibly can. So if they have to release games on other platforms to make chump change or whatever you want to call it, it seems like that's just what's going to happen.
Like, let's say, what if they're using the money they make from that to basically they're using it to give a shit like the Home Initiative, the Plus Collection. You got to think of it that way too.
No, but that is what they're doing. They actually, if
Right.
you read these statements, he's okay. Hold on. Where's that one statement from Jim Ryan today? Because I took a screenshot. I want you to hear this. Exactly what you just said. That here it is. The cost of making games goes up with each cycle as the caliber of IPs has improved. Also, our ease of making it available to non-console owners has grown, so it's a fairly straightforward decision. See, again, so I agree with the first part, but I don't understand the second part. That doesn't really that doesn't translate at all. Okay, you know that it's expensive to make games, right? And you know the caliber of games are going to be higher, right? But then the very next sentence you say, also our ease of making games available on non console owners has grown. It's, I mean, again, if it was easy, then you should have did it a while ago. So we know it's really not easy because you put a port over there that didn't work or that was broken. So it's not that easy to port a game from consoles
I mean,
to
you
PC.
look at their market share price from the beginning of the PS4 to now. Did you realize how exponentially they've grown, man? They're over 128 billion now as a company. Dude, their stocks were 13 per share when like if you invested in Sony stock when the PS4 came out, you would have been like a fucking millionaire. Think about that. Their stocks are valued at 113, 114 per share now. It's night and day, bro. It really is. They have way more resources now.
So you
Like
think
if
it's
all of y'all in the
still,
chat would have bought stock like before last year, y'all would have been millionaires. You realize that? Their shit shot up like $70.
please tell me you got some Sony stocks.
I have 20, but I was gonna use some I was gonna make from the GameStop shit until that bald fucking idiot from the Mets screwed me over. So yeah,
You're
I was
fucked
gonna
over.
put all that money into Sony and Nintendo stock, bro.
Oh,
You
fuck.
imagine how much money that would have made me?
$80 gazillion.
Like all these troll videos that if you would have just bought Sony stock, you'd have been fucking living in a house right now, like in a huge house. That's how much they're worth now.
So how much is their stocks right now?
They're 113 per share, bro. They were 30 last year
113, like what is that? Like
per
1,013?
share. No, $113 per share. So let's say you would have bought
Oh
Sony stock
fuck,
at
man!
30 per share.
Then I'm gonna start buying. I'm gonna just start investing in fucking $130. Fuck out of
Yeah,
each
dude, but
check.
like that's what I'm saying, bro. If you would have been able to buy a bunch of them at 30, imagine how much you would have been able to like sell it at now.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do, bro? When we get that fucking stimulus check, I'm gonna put all that shit onto the Sony shit.
It's crazy, man.
I'm up here fighting this big ass crab because Sam doesn't believe in Catman.
No, Yella convinced me.
Oh, he showed you the picture?
Yeah, I'll take his word. He just told me it was real.
No, it's real.
So like the Prowler is like what, a roided up version of that?
The Prowler, yeah, pretty much. But Catman is literally, he looks just like Batman, but his colors are like brown and orange. Looks exactly like Batman, but just think of Batman with brown and orange, and instead of a bat, there's 3 claw marks on his chest where the bat symbol is supposed to be. But he looks just like Batman.
Everybody loves cats.
I don't know about that.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. If you would have just invested in Nintendo and Sony stock before last year, your life would have been dramatically changed, dude, for the better. Think about that.
I wish I had an app where I could buy their fucking
I can
stocks.
tell you right now, my life's dramatically changed since that motherfucker sent me images of Catman.
Oh Lord,
You want those pictures too, Sam?
No, I'm good,
no,
buddy.
don't traumatize me.
You sure? No, I got you, bro. Okay.
Sammy, like you ever been to the dollar store and you see those knockoff action figures they try to sell you?
Dude, the last time I was at a dollar store, I just like stole a bunch of
Oh
shit.
shit.
Yeah, it looks like one of those off-brand fucking toys.
Nah, I
Nothing
gotta
to try
take
to
a
sell
picture
to
of
the
that one.
unfortunate kids. That's what it looks like.
Forgot what I took. I think I took like a bounty ball just because I like how it looked.
You got
Like
some bottles
needless
over there,
shit.
huh? Little journal rush.
Yeah, I don't know, because this Modell's like place I used to take, they eventually locked their shit because they used to take their sunglasses. So yeah, you're right. I needed like a quick fix. Like, bro, they were dumb. They just had them right there. So I'm like, it took me like
It's like
to take
there was no
10 of them
effort. It's
until they
like,
locked
guess
it up.
what? Watch this, guys. What do you
Yeah.
do? Watch what I can do.
Like, I took my friend who looks like a nerd, so I use him as a decoy. I just basically would lift them every other month until they like started locking them down.
God damn it.
Some of these
Where's
places are
Briggs at?
idiots, dude.
Where's Briggs at? Briggs needs to lock it down.
He's
Where you
gone.
at, Briggs?
He went back to the Bat Cave. I'm up here grinding because I know they're about to make me face a boss, so I'm gonna keep fighting this mid boss until I'm like fucking 20.
What are you playing, Jay?
Yeast or capital
Oh
Y
God.
lowercase s. It's a pretty dope game, bro.
Have you beat Judgment yet?
Have you beat Judgment yet?
All right, Sam. What were you talking about?
I don't even remember. I think I heard him say
Wait up,
yeast.
aren't they remastering that game?
Or yeast?
No, Judgment.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, they're
They are.
releasing on everything now.
Yeah, I think they're doing a remaster. I might actually buy that just so I don't know if I can continue my game save though. Damn, I don't think they're gonna let me. Damn, that sucks.
Sony stock dropped today from what? From 114 to 112? Dude, that shit is... Dude, look at their total market cap. They're
Who
at
said
128 billion.
all stocks dropped today? Laugh my ass off. Well, don't worry, man. I'm gonna buy me like one share of Sony stock. I'm trying to like really start really investing for him. I'm dead ass serious. Need to invest.
Dude, if you would have took your whole life savings and just put it into Nintendo and Sony last year, like I'm just like think about that, bro. That's kept me up for like weeks. Really has. What I was gonna do is I was gonna short sell, or excuse me, they were short squeezing the shit from GameStop, as you know, right? So what I did was I bought a bunch of AMC and I was looking to flip it. But as soon as that shit rose, that's when all these idiots fucking stopped the ability to sell like certain stocks. AMC was one of them, and that fucked my whole plan over. Pretty much, I was gonna flip that, buy a bunch of Sony and Nintendo stock, and just sail into the sunset, bro. Like no lie. So I have just AMC stock sitting around in my account, just literally doing shit.
Their stock. Do you think their stock's gonna like rise? Like, did anybody
yeah, but
think?
it's not gonna be that much higher.
No,
you know
no,
what I mean?
but I'm no. What I'm saying is, do you think their shit rise because of decisions like this? Because it's, I mean, you know, business and
Profit.
console war is completely different. You piss off your fans, it's different. Maybe they don't buy your games, maybe they do. But with the investors, they looking at it like what you guys are saying. Hey, more people are gonna buy the game, so obviously you're trying to make more money. But it's not guaranteed that you're gonna strike gold like Horizon Zero Dawn being announced on PS4 and getting 10 million in 2 years. Like it's not.
I think now that they have the momentum back, bro, it's to me it's really apparent that their value's just gonna keep going up, unless they want to fuck it up again like the PS3, where they were worth $13 a share way back when. That's how low they were at once upon a time. 8 years of work, dude. Look what they're at now, man. It takes a long time to do this, but if you see the writing on the wall, it'll make you quick, easy cash, man. Same with Nintendo and the Switch. Like, look at the Wii U. The Wii U plummeted their fucking total share value, and now look where they are. They're like $80 per share now.
I'm about to use Big Man to fuck this crab up because damn
By
it,
the way, anybody in the chat want to
motherfucker.
buy some AMC stock from me?
Yeah, I buy it for 85 cents a share.
I'm not even gonna sell it. I'm just holding it, man. It's so like worthless right now. That shit cost me like $3,000 pretty much.
I really wish you're doing good. Let me see. if I fight this boss one more time, he'll level up to 15. And this trick is good. This trick should keep working, but I need to keep doing this shit. Oh my god, I love this fucking game. It's the classic age of RPGs right here. I fucks with it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead on to Twitter because I haven't checked that shit since we went live. Possibly some other breaking news. Guess what's trending?
I don't know.
Just guess. What game do you think is trending?
Days Gone?
Nope.
What a stupid game could there be?
Bloodborne. Bloodborne is trending.
Bloodborne? Oh, yeah.
Because they want that game, bro. Look, I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think the chances is the next game they put over there is Bloodborne? Because you know that's the only one they give. Like, if they give them that game, that's all they go want to play. They don't care about any of the other games they're going to put over there. Except for Spider-Man, God of War, and Last of Us Part 2 and 1. But Bloodborne has always been at the top of their fucking list. What are the chances?
They have every other From Software game. What's their obsession with that one game?
Because they don't have it. That's their obsession. They don't have it. They want what they don't have. That's it. What are the chances you think PlayStation literally is looking at all of this? They're looking at the chats. They're looking at the feedbacks. They know the only games they really want are Bloodborne. Spider-Man's not trending today, so I don't even know why I keep talking about Spider-Man. They claim they wanted the game, but the only game they got trending right now, it's Bloodborne first, then it's Sony, Days Gone, and for some weird reason, Mario Kart is trending.
That's because GT7.
Why?
Oh, yeah. Good point.
What happened?
That's because GT7.
GT7.
I
GT7.
thought I'd come in to see if anyone died. No, if everyone's okay.
No. I'm fucking good.
Some people in the
Wait,
chat.
no, why Mario Kart is?
I saw that shit pop and I was like, yep, there's gonna be a lot of PlayStation fans that are gonna be majorly butthurt, probably have some sort of stomach issues today, have some lady problems, maybe have some fucking vaginas. They'll be like, oh my god, my games, I know, the games that
Nah, bro, I'm looking at this funny ass video.
No, they can't take my games. They can't because I'm on PS5 and they're PS4 games, and we're in the next generation and they're last generation. I know. So shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up, bro. It's as simple as it can possibly be, bro. Listen, bro. I'm just gonna drop some facts on every single fucking one of it. Like, cause I knew this shit was gonna happen, and the thing is, right? God of War is probably gonna be coming over. Spider-Man is probably gonna be coming over, and Bloodborne's gonna be going over, right? So be prepared for all that shit. Like I know you guys are, but just be prepared for it. But again, like,
so this is what I want. That's all I was asking before you jumped in, right? So before you was jumping, I was talking about Bloodborne because that's the high priority for the PC community. Yeah. Whether they're gonna play it or brag about it, that's what they want.
Yeah.
When you give them everything they want, let's say if you know how drugs are over in the United States, you give a crackhead all the crack they can get for little to nothing, right? Why come back to you? Because they have all the crack they need. They don't fucking need to come back to you. So, is it a good idea to give them every game they want right now?
Well, no. Well, obviously they will give them whatever. I don't know what they will give them, but again, like, they will eventually give them the vast majority of the PS4 library. Yes, they will eventually do it, and I would say we're probably looking at within 3 to 4 years they might have the vast majority of the PS4 library. Right? I don't know what those games might entail, but they would pretty much have the vast majority of that library. Yes, because. And this is a thing, right, which, again, I see a few people are not reading, but, again, should read that article from GQ because it's kind of working in tandem to that announcement of what he was talking about, Jim Ryan. And, again, I'm not protecting this guy whatsoever. Blah blah blah. I'm not a big fan of Jim Ryan. I just like the guy doesn't look like the sort of guy I would like to see sort of in the front of in the face of PlayStation sort of thing. I'd rather
because
see
he's
someone
ugly.
else,
Yeah.
right? But he literally goes ahead and talks about how games are fucking expensive to be made. He talks about the expense of game development and how it's rising and how much it costs to make a game, right? Theoretically, depending on what game it is, but it costs a fucking shit ton. He then goes into, right, that's when he segues into Days Gone being a piece, going to PC, and then goes on to say that there's going to be more games going to PC. Because, again, as we all know, right, that's revenue. That's untapped revenue, right? I mean, again, like how many would you say that hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of people are still buying Days Gone on PS4 or PS5? No, they're not. So why not put that game on PlayStation, PC, and get that revenue? Like that's a second window revenue to get, and then right, get if that revenue comes through, which again it already has done via Death Stranding and Horizon, because again a lot of people bought that game on PC, or a good amount of people bought that game on PC, right? That's gonna be siphoned into projects for the PS5 that will fund games that you'll be playing exclusively to PlayStation 5, probably up until the PS6 comes out, and then they may or may not, well, I don't know whenever it will happen, but again, they will eventually then fucking drop, I don't know, Miles Morales or fuck knows what else. Like when you're leaving the PS5 cycle and you're going into the next the next cycle of console. So like it just doesn't matter. Like I see, obviously in the replies of these things, I see a lot of butthurt people, but people that are retweeting this thing, like I see Mooch is retweeted, I see Optimus, I see some person called Coco, I see John Doy, I see obviously Polrock said something about it as well. Like, and again, like all these people, and there's countless others. I mean, I've praised off some people that we may or may not like. I understand that, but again, all of them have the right mentality, which is a 2 to 3 year old game that you theoretically might jump back into from time to time. Going to PC isn't going to fucking hurt you. Neither say it's going to hurt PlayStation because they've already done their business for PlayStation owners. So getting that second window business to fund a new IP from Santa Monica or Naughty Dog, does that seem like a bad thing to you? No, not really. Not at all. So, is what it is. Apart from that, man, I mean,
himself.
Yeah, bro, it's like I'm seeing right now, Phil Spencer had a fucking Luden fucking figure, and everyone thinks that he's gonna buy Kojima. So what?
I just saw that.
So you're telling me if I was to go into his house and plant a massive fucking red purple dildo, he's gonna go and buy Pornhub?
Yes, that's exactly what it means.
Well, apparently so. Apparently so.
That's what it means.
So again, I understand that people are like, oh, because Xbox did an Easter egg for their advert, which is Power of Their Dreams with what's his name, the British actor, and it's like the headset, and it's like, oh wow, it was in the advert. Oh my god, we missed that. It's like, and it's like, oh look, Todd Howard had the Raise the Lost Heart thing.
So is it true because they said power your dreams? Does that mean dreams are going to Xbox?
Apparently so. Maybe. I don't know. Like I do find it funny because I want to retweet about it. I really do. But at the same time, I'm just seeing a lot of people that are just having a field day with it. Like they are literally just talking so much shit, and it's funny. It is really, really funny. Like, I'm sorry, it is really funny. Like,
oh, that's awesome. I just did the mega smash attack on this game. Look, I'm gonna tell you, this is how I feel about it. I knew it was happening, so it's not that big of a surprise. What surprises me about it is the game on the day that gets announced. Because we don't have a forecast of what's coming next, right? But let's just say they're gonna put the heavy hitters out. Days Gone, Horizon, both new IPs. Death Stranding, both new IPs. That's the only pattern we have right now. That's it. The next slew of games could be all the heavy hitters. I'd rather them just, if they're going to hurt us with that, just do it now. Put Bloodborne over there, put Spider-Man over there, put God of War 2018 over there, and put The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 over there. Get it out the way. If that's what they really want, if those are the most wanted games on PC, try your hardest to get them out to the PC fans as soon as possible. Let them know that for the rest of this new generation that just started, you're going to be waiting for these games until the end of this generation. Which those games will come actually after 6 years or 7 years. But when people kept telling me, hey, well, these are 5-year-old games, they're going over. These games are not 5 years old.
I mean,
Like,
literally
count. Like, I'm not talking about you, Adam. I'm talking about the people that used to say, wait for 5 years. No, none of these games are 5 years. Days Gone is not even 2 years old yet until April.
Yeah, I know, but like we're talking about Days Gone as well. Like, think about that.
I do hope it.
Days
I hope
Gone.
those
Like, I know there's a
game.
community behind Days Gone, but like, if you were to say, is it like a God of War? Is it like a Spider-Man sort of thing? Like, I would say no. It's not.
I think
like,
what could have benefited them if they had that multiplayer, this would have been.
We
nice.
talk about this a lot, right, Jay? Right? We talk about Dreams going over to PC because as of right now, like, it's got a community, right? It's got a strong community, but like, obviously, for it to thrive, it needs to go. I mean, for it to go to PC, like that game specifically, I can see that game going to PC. Like, I would like it to go to PC because that game needs to. For that game to thrive, it needs, like, again, users, right? It needs to build more and more of a community, and they can either give that to PC or they can give it to PlayStation Plus users, which I hope may sometime down the line happen. You know, we got. Today, the news that Ratchet & Clank, you know, if you haven't bought it, right, or if you bought it and then sold it, you can download that game next month or next week as part of Play at Home, which is awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's fucking fantastic.
Because it's a nice marketing of the new game. It's really smart.
Yeah.
However, let me go a little crazy here. It is weird as fuck that the guy from the initiative comes back home to Insomniac and the day right after his announcement, Ratchet & Clank gets announced for free for everybody. It's weird. It's not connected, but it is weird.
In what way? That's what I don't get.
No, because he worked on Ratchet & Clank. He came back home yesterday, and today Ratchet & Clank is given away to everybody next Monday.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean,
it's pretty cool.
That guy's a really good guy, by the way.
Yeah, he's a real bro. So much experience, man. Like,
I
thought he was gone. Like, I heard he had a definite family, and he was it seemed like he was going to be gone.
December. Yeah, he did in December. I remember. Like, he tweeted about it in December sometime, talking about it. And I think it was his brother. He lost his brother. I don't know what it was due to, but he lost his brother. And it was a case of, like, I can understand the situation of, like, when he left the initiative, he mentioned about, like, you know, well-being and stuff like that, which I was like, okay, cool, no problem. But, like,
well, it's just people need to understand when you're leaving a studio, it doesn't mean like it's only family. It's a lot going on with this COVID
I don't know how it is, but I was talking to some people today about this situation because I was wanting to know about it. And apparently in America, or in the video game industry in America, that you only get 3 days off. You don't get a lot of days off to, like,
oh shit,
like basically to mourn or, like, again, to get if you want to, like, take a leave of absence.
It is that. Yeah, it's 3 days of bereavement.
Yeah, exactly. You don't get a lot of days, whereas in Europe, you can get a few weeks, maybe even a month.
God damn.
And it's like, yeah, exactly. Yep. And the thing was, right?
UK next week.
He put that, like, I'm not saying that wasn't the case, but saying that, right? And then, like, he puts up that tweet, and then 19 days later, he then comes back on and says, "Oh, I'm rejoining Insomniac." Like, it is definitely interesting, and I think, as well as it being that factor of his life, I think it's also the factor of his job role at the initiative. I don't think he liked his job role at the initiative because that is not what he usually used to do.
What was his role?
What he wanted to do. His role was, just give me a sec. Double check this shit. Well, they just say lead designer, right? Design director. Yeah, lead design director. So he's the main. He's one of the two main honchos, right? he doesn't. That was his role at the initiative. If you look at his previous roles in Insomniac, which again he had 5, 6 roles, maybe I forgot now. I think it's 5 roles. Like he built his way up in Insomniac to the degree of whatever it was before he left. Then he went to Initiative, became a lead designer, design director basically, which is a big thing compared to what he used to do. And he probably just didn't like it. He probably didn't gel with it. And also, again, I said I was talking to Briggs about this yesterday. I said this shit to you on Sunday, like Sunday. And when you asked me yesterday, who is that? And it's like he's the guy that left Initiative. Initiative. I was like, Jesus Christ. It was like,
bro, it's just a lot going on, so I didn't recognize
Yeah, I
his
know,
name.
but,
But
like,
when I
it's-
saw his face, I was like, oh my god, we just saw that fucking guy. And when I did my
Again, like-
research, I was like, bro, he was just an Initiative. I don't know, bro. It's a couple of other people that left Xbox.
I'll say this
teams.
right. I said this on your podcast on Sunday. I find it ironic that should happen yesterday, after I talked about it on Sunday, and that was when it comes to talent within the Initiative, you can't just randomly grab big talent and just stick them all together and think it's gonna work. That
There
shit don't work.
You go.
It don't work. I'm sorry, it doesn't. And again, he isn't the only one that's left the Initiative. There's been other people that have left the Initiative, but maybe not as high of stature and easier. And again, these people are easy to slip through those cracks. Same thing with 343. We've seen multiple people, big or small, slip through the cracks. But again, do you see the smaller people, the people that kind of matter in the sense of completing the game? Well, no, you don't. You don't notice them. But again, like I talk to certain people that literally tell me that yeah, they do matter, and it's bad for 343 and the Initiative because again, after when that news broke, right, what happened? You had people in his mentions, right, obviously saying, "Oh, we're obviously very much congratulating him," and again, like saying, "We're happy to see you're back at Insomniac." But then, if you look at the individuals in that thread, saying to him, "Oh, you're so lucky," and "Oh, we're so happy for you." It's people from 343, people from the Initiative, people from ZeniMax Online. One person from ZeniMax Online, right, literally posted a meme saying, "You're so lucky." And the prior place that he worked at was DICE, EA, and PlayStation. And I'm like, I'm not gonna put words into mouths here, but that is really weird to see. Like, that is a strange fucking thing to see.
What? It's strange that they're saying that he got a good job at PlayStation.
Well, no, it's strange that he posted a tweet up saying you're lucky, and he used to work for PlayStation in the sense of, damn, you're lucky. I wish I can go back to PlayStation. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. And again, like I say this a lot of times, I'm not gonna
Curious
bash,
to see what he's gonna be working on, because it's.
I'm not bashing on Xbox, man, like in the way of like a fanboy situation. I'm just making common sense here. They are buying up studios willy-nilly, thinking that again shit will just come out easily. Like, no, it doesn't. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you need management. Like, he talks about giving freedom to his studios and shit like that. That's fine. But the thing that worked for the reason why PlayStation are good at what they do is because they've got management. They got people that go into those studios day in and day out, week in, week out, making sure that these things are up to snuff. And
like that Asian girl from the God of War game, right, Adam? The one
Sorry?
that was, she would remember that Raising Kratos documentary? She was the one that would always keep like Corey in line or whatever with the team. What was that lady's name?
And Shannon Studstill. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah, Shannon Studstill, Yumi Yang, Scott Rowe, like those people, right?
Delson Rowe, remember him? He did it.
Scott Rowe, right? He was at Naughty Dog, but he's also a part of the management aspects of PlayStation. So Shannon Studstill was again that person, right? With like Scott Rowe, management as well as a part of making sure shit is going right. So it's a sense of every PlayStation studio has someone in those studios that also has a second criteria job, which is management, or basically responding back to PlayStation's high ups saying, yeah, everything's going well, everything's fine, it's great, it's fantastic. And it's like, okay, cool, awesome, that's all we need to know.
I hate when they do that shit. Nothing is fine.
That's just what Phil Harrison did the other week.
Huh? Yeah, well, that's another. Yeah, exactly. Phil Harris. Yeah, I mean, he's a ruthless son of a bitch, but like what they'll
It's like
make.
everything's good, and then he fired him the next week, dude. I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. Yeah, man.
It's like a corporate
Again,
piece
like,
of shit.
yeah, man. Going back to it, man. Like, it's you can't just randomly think talent's just gonna work. You know, like again, going back to it, they can buy as many studios as they can. They can do as much as they want in that sort of spectrum. But at the end of the day, right? You know, you got double the studios of PlayStation. And prior to you doubling those studios, like I said, like I mentioned on Sunday, right? If they, based on the amount of studios they had it on the Xbox One era, right, or during the Xbox One era, they hadn't a fucking clue how to deal with management then. So what makes you think they're going to be able to deal with management when they've doubled those studios now? They are not. They're not. Not unless they've somehow built a team that actually is like godlike. In the sense of, you know, they know what the fuck to do. They don't. They honestly don't. Honestly, they really don't. Like, and I question. I still question it to the day, every single time. I'm wondering like, a lot of people are talking about Phil Spencer's stream, but what did he actually talk about? I mean, this is the main talking point here, but what did he actually talk about in his stream? Like, was it anything interesting, or? I mean, clearly it must not have been.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean. No, I'm just saying this Phil Spencer stream that everyone's talking about with the Ludum figurine. Like,
I didn't even know that shit was. I didn't even know that shit was out. You know, I don't pay attention to them motherfuckers.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so it was today, or was like yes, it was yesterday.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I don't know if it's if it was today, if it was something today, like it must have not been important because this is what they're covering.
Well, I mean, PlayStation had a lot of big news today, even if people think it's bad, but. Again, I'm interested because, you know, I liked Days Gone before patches, before 60 frames, and everybody and their mother seemingly just hated the game. So I'm interested to see if people really like it.
The way I see this, I said this to someone today, right? If Bloodborne is going to PC, right, then the one thing that I expect for games that are not, that haven't been upgraded yet, to 60 frames, 4K, or whatever it may be, need to be upgraded. Like, if Bloodborne goes to PC,
there
right?
you go.
I'm sorry, but like, if I'm PlayStation, if you're gonna do that, then you gotta give PlayStation 5 owners that upgrade 60 frames or whatever.
That's all I'm saying, bro. If you're gonna start doing this, and we have no choice about you putting games elsewhere, you still need to fucking support your platform because it's a bad look.
I got an important Days Gone question. Are they finally gonna fucking update and fix the damn flashlight? Are they ever gonna do that?
What flashlight?
The flashlight that doesn't work, that comes out of his chest like it's part of his soul. No? Okay.
No, they're not fixing that.
So they can do all this shit, but they can't fix that one annoying fucking shit.
The PC fans might mod a flashlight onto his chest, but I don't think they're gonna.
That'll work.
Yo, Nick, I just scrolled up. You said, Adam, what do you take out of the first line he tweeted? Which tweet are you talking about? My bad.
You got 10 minutes, by the way. I gotta make some money.
Yeah. I mean,
hit that like button, man. We was sitting at like fucking 100, almost 100 people today. Hit that like button, man. Shit! What up? What? We got 31 dislikes. Where did the fuck that come from?
What's called again? One of the things that really did surprise me today was that fact that GTA 7 actually got delayed. I'm actually surprised about that.
I mean, among God of War, I was expecting Gran Turismo 7 to get delayed, especially when they delayed it to the second half of the year. I expected that shit.
I mean, in that case, the fact that game's gotten delayed, I said that I could see maybe Horizon go in July, but like, now that that's the case, I can. If that's been moved, I think that Horizon will, at the very latest, will be like a September release.
Still trying to see where the fuck what's that damn game? Kenna coming out. Yeah. Man.
Wait,
fucking worried about that shit.
Drew Murray's tweet. Which yo, Nick, which one again? Like when you mean Drew Murray's tweet, do you mean the one in December, or you mean the recent one, or the one that he left Initiative, or the one that he posted yesterday? I'm guessing you're meaning the one that he posted yesterday. I'm guessing, right?
Motherfucker, keep.
Yeah, the one where he was like, I'm at 10 different studios. I don't know, he listed numbers and shit.
Yeah, like that was an interesting one. That was definitely an interesting one. Because people said like how there's nothing to think of, there's nothing to think about there in that sort of manner. It's as simple as it could possibly be. I'm like, no, like you don't tweet that out like in that sort of way. Like it's clear that he's basically gone and said that like I've had this many job titles on and made these many games, and I didn't have a problem. Where I mean, again, it could be a sense of you might read it too much into it, but again, way he worded it, it sounded like I was at Insomniac for so many years. I had these many job titles, I made these many games, and I had no problems. Whereas I literally went to Initiative for 2 years, had one job title, and it just didn't go well.
Jesus Christ.
Well, again, that could be one of the aspects. Like I said, I think the family loss is an actual thing. Like again,
definitely.
You can't think about it. Like that is an actual fucking thing. But at the same time, do I think that that's that's the only reason? No, there's obviously multiple reasons. It's clear. Yeah. Sorry about that, Nick. Yeah, I'm trying to wonder about that. But yeah, like no, I think no. If you're asking about it, yeah, like no. If you're reading the same thing I was. Yeah, you're kind of thinking the same thing. Or similar aspects, Yeah.
Dude, I'll never forget that in that documentary, Adam. He was acting like an idiot, and then that lady, you talking about Yumi Yang, she just gave him this dirty ass look, and he just got back in line like, oh, my bad. No, we're going to the meeting. I was like, bro, they legit have the director acting like a clown, and they got to oversee him, too.
Yeah,
like, that's what you got to do. You got to check someplace.
You got to check it. Yeah, exactly, man. You got to check it. And again, like, Corey was one of those guys where there was times where he added shit. He kept adding and adding and adding and adding stuff to the game. And it's like, no, we need to get this game out. And, we heard about these things like DLC maybe coming to, God of War, right? And how he's already, he made so much of the game where it became a second game. And that was, again, the people that pulled him back was Yumi, was Shannon. And Briggs asked me yesterday, like, because of Drew, right? Do I see Shannon Studd still making a return? I don't know.
No.
I really don't. If I had to say, I don't think if she does, I don't think she's returning to Santa Monica. I wouldn't be surprised if she went to another studio within PlayStation.
That's cool. I always thought she was coming back. I probably have said it on the podcast too. Like when she signed, I was like, bro, it's easy money for her. It's a Game Pass. She gets money up front, and then she can just come back.
She was judging her, David Jaffe, and some other guy. Was judging University of Utah students' game pitches yesterday, doing a Zoom call together, all three of them, just talking about judging these students' games, and it was really cool. And she looked really happy, even though I don't know if she's gotten. I don't think she's been fired. Because I know people got let off, and obviously she was a part of it, but I don't think she got. I don't know if she's still there or not.
I thought her teams. I thought they shut down all the studios.
Well, that's what I mean. The studios got shut down, but I don't know if she's still there. Yeah, see, they only got that like. There's a lot of news today. I mean,
my whole Twitter feed just says Sony.
That's what I was saying, bro. It was a crazy day.
Obviously, you've got the PSVR thing was really quick and interesting.
And
but again,
that vampire game got delayed out of the year, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
But look, bro. We said that it didn't look that good when they were trying to hype it up for the Xbox Series X, and I think the developer took a long time to admit it. I'm glad they delayed it and got it to help it need it. Again, it looks like I got more dislikes than normal. I'm guessing because I'm not freaking out about the Days Gone shit, but thank you for being here.
Yeah, I think it's just again, I understand PlayStation fans' point of views of like, PS3, PS2, like, all the generations, right? You've gone with these exclusive games. I can understand that. I personally do. And again, to roll back, like I was one of, again, like, what was it? Like, I was thinking, 3-4 years ago, I was with Jay. Like, those games weren't coming to play PC. They didn't know. I was like, and I actually know what, more and more, started to talk to us different people, started to understand certain things. But you know what? No, I can see it happening. And when I got to the situation of, again, these games cost hundreds of millions of dollars and they're only going up in price to make. If PlayStation need to put a game that was last generation. Again, if you've got a PS5, you're playing PS5 games, right? You might dabble with a PS4 game time to time, but you're focused on PS5 games, right? If those games, PS4 games, are coming out and they're going to PC, right? And they are and whatever they make from a PC standpoint, they are funding for a Santa Monica game or a Naughty Dog or Insomniac or Sucker Punch. Are you really going to turn around and go, no, fuck that, hell no, I want that game to still be exclusive? No, you're not. You're not. And again, like, the only thing where the only time...
I wish he would have been even more straightforward, like what you just said. Is like, hey, bro, we made our money. Yeah. We're putting it on PC so we can make more money to fund the new generation of games.
He did. Obviously, he did say
he can't say. You know what, Adam? I'm not arguing with you, but he can't say that, because if you say that to a PC fan, a PC fan are like, "Oh, you're using this money to make more exclusives? Fuck you guys! I'm not gonna buy this game." Like, if they knew that they were gonna use their money to make new generation 4K 60 frames per second exclusives, PC fans would literally just boycott all these games.
So, well, yeah, because the thing is that, like, obviously in the article, he doesn't... I know in the article he doesn't say literally what I just said. He doesn't say in the article, but it is a case of he goes from these games are costing more money, and then goes to, we're putting more games on PC.
Okay, Jamal, I'll see you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I'll see you. Jamal, I'll see you there, man. Have a good day. But yeah, like you mentioned, I wish it was that case, right, where he does come out and just say,
be blatant about it.
Just literally, it's an easier way of answering it. Like, so are more PC games coming, or are more games of PlayStation coming to PC? Yes, they are, and the reason why is because there is a lot of games that we have in development, and they need the revenue. Like we've already got the revenue, we've already got the money, but it'll be always nice to get more. To like be like, okay, we can spend money on these IPs, but then also maybe we can spend money on, I don't know, a studio acquisition or something else. I have no clue, but it's like that makes sense. Obviously, that they should do that, but obviously there might be some sort of, I don't know, like not political, like a business end of it where it's like they can't just do that, which is like bullshit. But anyway, it happens. It's what it is, right? I mean, my thing is, right, the only like if I was to be like some of these PlayStation fans where I'm like, fuck that shit, hell no, the only time where you'll see me flip a fucking switch will be if they go day and day. Which, by the way, like, we've seen how that's worked out for Xbox, right? And it hasn't worked out well. It hasn't. Right, so PlayStation doing what they're doing right now. The reason why they're doing what they do, the way they're doing it, right, is because they seen how Xbox is going. Like, in the sense of PC day and day, it's not going well. They're not making money at all. Right, they're putting on Game Pass, and again, throughout the whole last generation, right, Xbox had to do that because they were on the back foot, whereas PlayStation won. And again, that's not saying because they're doing this now that PlayStation on the back foot. That's far from it. They've clearly seen a sense of positive reinforcement of Horizon sales and Death Stranding sales, and be like, we've made a fair amount. Should we, put some more out? Yeah, we should. And fuck it, we get some more money. It's simple as that, man. It's like, again, like, it's... Yeah, I saw that, bro, and I was like, literally to myself, where is the paracetamol? Where's the painkillers, bro? Because I know this shit's gonna stir up some it's gonna stir up some shit. And I'm talking to a few people right now, and they're literally saying how they can see the outrage of PlayStation fans is real. And he talks about...
what I want? You want to know what I want, bro? I'm going to let you know what I want. I want people to stop buying a PS5. Be so outraged that the physical unit of the PS5, you don't buy it so I can find one this year. If people are that outraged that you can start finding PS5s in the stores, then maybe PlayStation will change their tone. But PlayStation's not going to change their tone as long as they're still selling hardware at a record. That's the thing, though. Like,
if they're still selling PS5s, right, and they're doing this, there is no negative really, is there? Because again, like that's the thing, right? You know, people say like if they put these games on PC, then people will stop buying PlayStations, right? But if people still continue to buy PS5s and they're doing that, then is that whole narrative being bust? I'll just say this, right? Because I was talking to a few people. I won't say their name because, you know, again, it's like some other people I've been talking to recently. He said, I thought it might be basically somebody said this is a sense of like Jim Ryan underestimating it, but he said I thought it might be a speed bump, but I think Jim Ryan might have underestimated the strength of feeling over this. And I don't disagree.
I mean, you got feelings, but unless people actually stop spending money on PlayStation, I don't think they're going to stop what they're doing.
But again, I don't disagree on that. Like, I think you know Jim Ryan, he probably thought it was going to be again like the last time, but it wasn't. Like, it's not a simple speed bump, and it's like, oh god, that was bumpy. It's like no, like PlayStation fans are they're very passionate.
There we go. That's like, because again, bro, we understand that if we just sit back and just allow this to happen like Xbox, we're no better than them, bro. That's my personal opinion.
No, we smell a lot better.
We do smell better, but I don't want to like lay down and be like, hey, kumbaya with the PC community. Fuck the PC community, okay? Fuck you, port begging pieces of shit. Because guess what? Y'all motherfuckers are happy today because you got a victory because you know you were port begging. I platinum the game already. I can tell you everything about the game.
I say this right now, man.
I hope you guys understand. You feed into your own fucking narrative that you do port beg. You want these games. You can't sit up here and be excited and then say you didn't really care.
I will say this right now, though, right? Because a few other things that was mentioned which no one talked about.
Oh, yeah.
Second thing, so there was another thing which was in the Famitsu article. He talks about how they are strengthening their relationships within Japan, which is very interesting to find out because recently people were talking about how they were distancing themselves from Japan. That was bullshit. There is no fucking way Sony PlayStation are distancing themselves from fucking Japan. Hell no. The other thing being, as well, like, going back to the PC thing, right? Obviously, Horizon was a bit of a bumpy launch, because, again, there was a lot of problems with the version of that game, but it's better now. But Death Stranding, on the other hand, seeing the PC community actually, again, for Ocean Mode and all that shit like that, you know, talk about it in sort of certain premise, I hope that same thing happens with Days Gone. I hope it does. I hope they go out, you know, again, there are obviously going to be people that are going to pirate it or whatever, torrent it, whatever you may say, but there are obviously going to be people that buy it. And I hope the people that buy it do the exact same thing where they do fight mode stuff. They come into that community of people that love Days Gone and be like, hey, we fucking love this game and we would love to see that game get a sequel, or we would love to, you know, we want to see, you know,
if they can use this money to fund Siphon Filter Return, that'd be dope.
Oh fuck yeah!
But
hell yeah.
I think the pattern that I'm gonna put out there. By the way, Adam, I predicted today. I don't know if you saw. I'm proud of myself. You remember when I was making these fucking weird emojis on my calendar? This was like the last day, but I forgot that I had.
Oh, what, you stuck them in certain places?
Yeah. This was the last
red alert.
day. Yeah, bro. There was like 8 of them.
But I'm gonna say it's right. Did you do that because again you know?
No, it was just fucking patterns. I was like, it's a fucking Tuesday.
Yeah, but you know today and tomorrow at the end of every month on Tuesday or Wednesday is when they normally announce like a PlayStation Plus lineup.
Shit, bro. But look,
well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I know you better get up out of here. We just got a fucking red alert.
What?
Red fucking alert. Phil Spencer has acquired Kojima Productions because he has a Luton figure.
A Luton statue behind his neck. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, look, bro, Kojima, even if that boy gave him like a hundreds of billions of dollars, he still wouldn't go to fucking Xbox. He does want his work to be appreciated. I'm sorry.
Speaking of what's his name from fucking God, nigga that wears a black leather jacket and has the fucked up face like Seal, but wears sunglasses all the time. What the fuck is his name?
I know who you're talking about, bro. That's fucked up.
Fucking Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah. I know
I can't think of his name right now. I brain fart, but yes, I'm definitely gonna be picking that up.
Oh, the Ninja Gaiden collection. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna support that shit.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Yes, day one, baby. I know I'm gonna need to probably buy another backup controller because I'm gonna
I
be slinging
think
it.
they said if you got Tony Hawk already, you can download the new one. I think. So I'm gonna see how that works because it's 120 frames per second, 1080p, and 4K 60. Haptic feedback and all of these other fucking stuff.
Let's get it.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Let's get it.
But hey, bro, I'm gonna stick with the PS5 because I'm not a PC gamer, but there's still tons of benefits over here. We're gonna have games with ray tracing. We're gonna have games that are 60 frames, 120 frames over here. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is, and if
was
you
that
choose
what
to
it
go
is?
any other platform, by all means, enjoy yourself. But don't, like Jay says, don't do the port begging, don't do the bitching
Yeah,
and
don't do
complaining.
the port begging because on
at
a
the
day
end
like
of the day,
this, I'm gonna come back with receipts, man. Motherfucker said they
Well,
didn't
well,
like
even-
Days Gone.
They did not do that. They blue balls fucking Gears fans for that shit.
Wow.
What
oh,
the
you're
fuck?
talking about Market Phoenix holding the Kaga necklace.
Yeah, well, yeah, that I saw it yesterday, Yella, and I just saw it. It's the next operations for fucking Gears 5. That's a blue ball moment, bro.
People were like, Gears
confused.
of War 2 remastered? Gears of War 2? No, temper your expectations, Fruit Cups.
What a what?
It literally is a fuck. It's literally Hoffman holding that shit for operation. I'm like, oh my god, bro.
Well,
Yeah,
But like
that
Jay
shit
said,
is
man,
nuts.
speaking of
Family,
operations, I have to operate
Hey.
my ass to work.
Like Jay
Yeah.
said, bro, you continuously feed them old shit, bro. They'll buy it.
I mean,
No.
a lot of them gonna tell me they can play it for free, but we'll see. Guys, have a great day. It was a
bro.
big news day, and I'm pretty sure there's still some other shit that's gonna drop later on today. But yeah,
And
man.
you got that Tony Hawk, man. Tony Hawk.
I know, man.
First Get 1 and 2's getting an upgrade, isn't it?
Yep. But I gotta go.
You guys have got that shit, so no, that's gonna be dope.
Everybody, I'll see you tomorrow. I got an appointment on Thursday, so then I'll be live again